and welcome to the fourth episode of Orizon D&D, a 5th edition campaign. We are back here with D&D Universe cast, playing Koshrin, Yosh,
Hello, hello.
playing the mischievous Anna, a blue flan,
Hello.
and playing Raldir, Delta.
Hey.
Now, just as we always do, it's time for Last Time on Arisen D&D. Our heroes, after descending further down into these mysterious ruins, came upon a few traps, a few blockades in their way, and after dealing with some more goblins and getting into a bit of a rough spot, avoiding traps and trying to be strategic, retreating, resting up, and then continuing and pursuing forward once again, came upon a set of goblins standing in the middle of a magical runic circle who seemed to be forming some kind of ritual. Before they had a chance to intervene or try to stop said ritual, summoned a demon. Some sort of red, semi-scaled demon appeared out of the aether after another goblin was used as a sacrifice, and then started to combat the party. After a bit of skillful combat and cooperation, our party was able to take down and defeat the demon, and seeking for some kind of reward from defeating such an impressive foe, Raldir searched around in the ashes after the body's demons seemed to have taken flame and turned to ash. Acquired a set of silver bracelets. Well, they were originally ankle bracelets on the demon, but they fit around his arms just fine. And after putting them on, hearing a voice in his head, somewhat menacing. And we join our heroes just after combat, slightly wary and weary. And that's where we're going to pick up. What would you like to do?
Well, first let me just check how much. Oh yeah, I have 3 current health points.
I kind of forgot. I don't have anything to heal with you with either.
Well, I guess I'll start off with saying, is everybody alright?
I've seen better days, I suppose, but I'm alive.
I'm perfectly fine. Oddly enough.
You're going to have to tough it out. Who knows how much more of this dungeon or ruins go on for?
What would you like to do?
Can we... You know what, I'm going to ask... if it is not too much of a bother, it might be wise to maybe rest up here.
Yeah.
Rest where?
Like here. Just because I'm very worse
Dying.
for... Yeah.
Visibly dying.
Visibly dying.
Well, try and find a place to kind of set up. Just to remind you, if you don't remember, off to the left, it's a lava trap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is
We
the
don't want to
lava
go
trap.
back to that.
Yeah, just reminding
We've
you.
got 2 ways to go. We can go over there, and we can go over here.
Yeah.
I would say a magic circle would be a good idea.
I was
but
gonna
at the
say,
same time, I don't know what that does.
if
Oh, I
we
thought you were
went-
talking in character. I was about to like, oh no.
If we went, I mean, you know, I'm gonna kind of see what I can see. Like, what can I see in that room? Is there anything left?
The magic runic circle isn't glowing anymore, but it seems to be part of the stonework itself.
Oh,
So that leads you to believe one of two possible options, that these goblins are kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, local, or they come from here, or they just took advantage of this and they don't. So a further inspection would probably reveal something.
you know, I'm gonna squeeze by here and I'm gonna see what I can see. Do a perception check
Well, on the circle,
on the circle.
then that's gonna be an Arcana check,
Arcana check. Okay, and
which I
that
think
is-
you have proficiency in.
Yeah, which is wisdom.
Arcana is intelligence.
Mhm.
Okay.
You could just throw it from your character sheet, though.
Yeah, the character
I
sheet.
just looked at it and I just that was I saw it roll by the 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you begin to inspect this magic circle, and it's starting to smell rather putrid in here as the inflamed, rotting corpse of a goblin sits in the center of this ritual circle. You notice many candles scattered around, and upon inspecting the carved magic circle, you can notice something very, very off about the writing. And upon closer inspection, you can see that this circle was made not too long ago. It doesn't seem to be natural with the rest of the room. There doesn't seem to be any other outside sources channeling energy into this. Nothing on the walls to suggest any kind of enchantment upon the room, and it just seems that this was actually hastily made, as you can see many small mistakes all around the circle. I'm not saying that you're familiar with the spell,
yeah,
but like you can obviously see errors where like there's chips in the circles, as well as small other things.
Yeah. This is just like on a side note. Is there anything like that I could take off this goblin's corpse?
No, it was
just, like,
burned
completely
and
burned to a crisp?
mutilated.
Not in the best of shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak up. Why don't we rest in that room they just used? I don't think much more trouble will come if we can mess with the summoning circle.
As long as there's no one here to cast anything on it, I suppose it's fine.
I'm gonna squeeze past as well. Is
Okay.
the rotting body's like right here, right?
Yeah, it's directly in the center.
Can I just pick it up and toss it, or is it like still
No,
scorching hot? Or
make a strength check.
okay.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Even though it's burning
Athletics.
hot, you still throw it, and you don't care.
Okay.
It seems to be fused to the stone.
Ooh. Ah.
And this reveals
Fused
something
as
else
in
about
it's
the...
like stone?
No, it's kind of... It seems to be melted to it. Like, imagine melting, like, chocolate on ice cream, and you know how it, like, forms that coating, but it's stuck to the ice cream? It's like,
Yeah.
it's fused to the stone. Like, if it was metal, it was melted onto it. And it's like, it's not like a full goblin body anymore. No, it's been mutilated and burned, and parts of it kind of melted off to the side. Like, it's pretty gruesome.
Jeez.
And it's just sitting there.
Can I bring out my my dagger and just kind of scrape it off of the ground? Kind of just I don't want it there.
Thinking.
Thinking
I'm
about
thinking about what kind of check that would be.
Probably in just a straight agility.
I'd say
Dex.
like strength.
Sleight of hand, maybe.
No, because you're just trying to chip away at it. You know what? Make a wisdom check.
That's
Because you're trying to find the spots where you can like break specific parts of the parts that are fused to it to try and like make it have give so you can move it. So I would say that's wisdom.
Hey.
Oh.
So you manage to find a few weak spots so that way you can try and remove it, but it seems that its entire underside from where it fell into the bottom of it is just completely stuck to it. So it's kind of stuck to the stone circle in the center. If you tried to chip away all the way around it, there'd still be a thin layer of what was left of him that has been permanently fused to the stone magically.
Well, that's okay. I just don't want like this big smell.
Oh, the smell is gonna stay. that seems to be a constant. It's even the bodies behind you. A couple of like ashes that are still spread around from when the cloaked figure fireballed like 4 of them.
Yeah, but it's the biggest smell in the room that we're gonna be staying in.
I would say the ones behind you are a bigger smell.
Really?
Yeah, because
I mean,
the other one was burned a while ago, while you guys were fighting the
one behind
demon.
me.
No, the one in front of
you.
Okay.
Whenever there's like a smell, someone says, "Oh, light a match." I'm really tempted to like light one of my torches, just kind of wave it around.
Well,
I don't know if that'd work.
That wouldn't be a terrible idea.
That wouldn't be. Can I move the body behind us as well? Like toss it out?
Okay, allow me to paint this a beautiful picture for you.
Oh boy.
You take your dagger and you begin to chip away at some of the points, like its melted hand off to the side and its mutilated body and a few other bits and pieces of it. And you manage to lift it up, but all of its guts seem to still be fused to where it was on the ground. So then you have to slice away at those, slowly cutting them off of the part that's on the bottom, and then lifting each of the individual organs and trying to scoop them into the cavity that has been created in the chest from where you had cut it off. And then after scooping all of it into it, like some kind of sick Easter egg hunt with organs into your goblin body Easter basket, you begin to move it to the side as the smell still persists and blood begins to drip from off of your feathered arm onto the ground, leaving a trail from where the goblin's body once was.
Goblin body Easter basket. Goblin body Easter basket. I never thought I'd hear that.
I do so with the straightest face.
Dude, he's so cool.
Make a Constitution save.
You're screaming the whole time.
No. Make a Constitution save. Okay, you don't vomit. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna have Reldir make Reldir make a Constitution save too.
Oh boy.
Just because it is disgusting. That's why I make a Constitution save.
I hate the body.
Luckily, I have a proficiency in Constitution saving throws.
You vomit.
Yeah. No. No, even with a +4, I wasn't able to stop myself from vomiting.
Vom.com.
You just.
Now, oh wait, hon. So with that, so it doesn't seem like a lot of vomit. It's just like.
Oh no, it's. Yeah, it's.
You just retching in the corner.
You just vom all over.
Just like you fill up this entire space.
No, you were looking at him as he was doing it, both perplexed and sort of disgusted. It's like watching an autopsy.
Oh.
Yo.
Where you're disgusted but you can't look away. And then after that the smell just hits you like a truck. And after breathing it in for a moment, you just like vom on the slate, you could call it now, of what's fused to the stone. You just vom all over it. And it mixes with the organ blood that was left over.
I'm going to look at Koshrin and just with the most kind of like, ugh, I'm so done with this kind of voice, I'm gonna say, let's just go to bed. I'm gonna go over
Hold
here.
my nose while
I'm
I
gonna-
walk.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around to
Actually-
Raldir and I'm just gonna smile.
You know what? I'm going to light one of my torches. I'm gonna wave it around to kind of get the smell out of here.
Okay. Remove one torch from your inventory.
Yep.
Can I walk in and hold my nose so we don't at least get like a full blood?
That's why I lit
You
the
can walk in.
torch.
Actually, you
I
wouldn't even
toss
have
the
to make a
goblin
Constitution
body at
save.
you.
Yeah, because I just lit my torch. I don't want the smell to linger around here.
I
Okay,
want to
so
play it chaotic so I can just do stuff like that. I toss the goblin body at you.
Oh,
Deal with that, will you?
I will
deal with that,
gladly do
knave.
that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna walk past you and just put the body like over here.
okay.
I was about to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna toss the body like right there.
Right as soon as I was about to mention.
All right.
You're lucky today.
As everyone begins to kind of go into the circular or ovular room, however you want to look at it, the elf pipes up and says, "We're going to need to determine a watch." Because he's gonna walk into the room as well. He's going to point at Raldir, and more specifically at Raldir's gun, and say, "That thing probably alerted everything on this floor. We have to be careful. Who will take first watch?"
I'll do it. I
You
say
sh-
as I'm dragging, as I toss the body.
Kind of moving all the bodies out of the way and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Haven't you heard of ladies first?
If you so desire to do it, I don't
So-
mind.
Everybody, what's the watch order gonna be?
I will go first.
Yeah, I'll take second.
I'll go last.
Okay.
Just know, I want to make
very
this clear
last.
right now. I'm gonna be stealth while I'm taking my watch.
Well, first I need to roll a die.
I just want you to know.
Okay, I want... Yo, should call evens or odds.
Odds.
Okay.
Always.
Cloakman is gonna take the third watch. Because that would be the last watch for the full long rest.
Okay.
Alright.
I
Alright.
like Cloakman. He's much better than
Cloakman
Elfman.
is cool. Cloakman is way
I don't
better
know.
than
I like Elfman.
Oh, come on, Cloakman's awesome.
Well, that's because he's more magical than the Elfman.
No, it's because he's a
Yeah.
silent strong type.
The Elfman is
So cool.
the elf is such a weenie.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
He's got double enchanted swords.
Still,
Yeah,
he's
but he's
rude.
a weenie.
Yeah, he's a rude man.
I don't know.
He's not rude. He's just
He's
he's just,
snobby.
eh.
What do you mean by that? He's like...
I think that's a
Yeah, my
stereotype.
pointy hair.
he's
I like
he's
my
a
pointy
wood
hair
elf. What the
friends.
heck? He's not even a high
Well,
elf.
Well, he's acting like a high elf.
Okay.
No, if he was acting like a high elf, he would have been like, ugh.
Yeah.
You're
But, I
moving
mean,
a
that's also
body.
a stereotype. Don't stereotype people.
He's acting like a
We're
high.
playing D&D to break those stereotypes.
He's
Come on,
acting
man.
like a high elf, like he is high on something.
Yeah.
Got
He's
him. Okay.
he's high on puffgrass. That's what we'll say.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo.
is that a real
Anyway.
thing?
It's something like that. It's something like that. I think it's called the spice or something like.
I was gonna say I gotta look that up later.
It's called skooma.
Skooma. All right.
Okay,
So yeah.
So I'm gonna start. I need to pull out a table really quick. I just pull out like a full fold-out table.
But yeah,
no, no.
You just like hear in the background, just like.
Ching, 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 ching. Yeah, no, I need to pull out my table. Everybody get into the circle area. On our,
Can I lay on like the outer edge of the circle just so I'm not like in the circle?
sure.
Okay.
Because while the circle seems to take up a majority of the room, if you were to like curve and angle your body as you laid down, you'd be able to avoid touching it.
I will do so.
I'm gonna sleep like a real monk, standing up.
Leaning against the wall. Or just not even leaning against the wall and just standing straight up like a stick in the mud.
That sounds like it'd be so much funnier. But no, I'm gonna do leaning against the wall.
Okay.
Either that or in like a meditative state.
Will you do meditate instead of sleep if you're a monk? I think. You can choose.
Yeah, I'll be meditating.
Meditating.
Meditating to see how much wham I'm gonna need for the next fight.
Yeah, to get your key points. So where are you gonna watch from?
Me?
No, Anna.
Oh.
I will watch from. I don't know how to shoot. I was gonna do it like right here and then like in between, sort of, but
So,
I don't know how to do it.
Are you just gonna like you're gonna stand here, and are you just gonna like watch the entrances, or do you want to like actually go out and like kind of patrol and see what you see?
Patrol.
Because there's two types of watch, where you're just stationary or you can patrol.
I will patrol. So I have to constantly move my character.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to constantly move my character?
Well, yeah, that kind of matters, because your watch is 2 hours. So just like make a move and then wait like 30 seconds and then just move again. Just have that bit of pause in between. Meanwhile, what is everybody else doing while she's patrolling during her watch?
I wanted to make sure to break the summoning circle.
What do you mean?
Like make a line through it and
it's carved into the stone.
Yeah.
Like chip away at the stone.
I'll use my needle that never bends. It's a joke.
You don't have the appropriate tools to do it safely, I would say, because you don't have like a stoneworking kit or like even a blacksmith kit. Neither are you proficient with either. So
I have a hammer. Could I possibly kind of smash the tile a little bit?
Well, you have a hammer from your smithing tools.
Yeah.
You also have a set of smithing tools.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. You're a gunsmith. I would say that you would be able to sort of damage the stone and break the circle by using like the hammer that's inside of your kit and then a couple of other things. So make an athletics check. I would like give you advantage if the tools matched what you were doing, but since this is sort of improvised, I'm not going to give you disadvantage because you're thinking outside the box.
Okay.
No, it's a dexterity check, not an athletics check.
Oh, okay. Dexterity, you say?
Yeah, it's just a straight dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh, the thing kind of lagged. Oh, that was weird.
So you begin to sort of try and chip into the stonework, but every time you do, it doesn't seem to be cutting into the stone at all.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so does anybody want to do anything else for the remainder of the 2 hours?
Well, I guess I'm gonna sleep up against the wall. Or rest at least.
Okay.
You're gonna be like curved around the circle?
Yes, I'm gonna be laying on my side, curved around the circle.
I'm gonna need everybody to deduct 2 days worth of rations.
Okay.
Because I don't know if we did rations for the last. No, just one because no, it's 2 because you didn't go through the you didn't use the mansion again yet. So yeah, get rid of 2. You 2, Anna, you deduct 2 days of rations from your inventory.
Might I add the cloakman is standing on the organ, blood, and vomit.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to care.
I only
You know.
have
What a
1 days
cool
of
dude.
rations.
If you don't have any rations, then after your watch, somebody's gonna have to give you some. Otherwise, you suffer.
I only have days worth. That's it.
Well, that would mean that you don't have any today to eat because you used them during the last rest. So when your watch is over, you're gonna have to ask somebody for food. Otherwise, you suffer exhaustion, which means that you have disadvantage on basically everything.
Jeez.
And that also you also get that if you sleep in your armor.
Really?
Yes. It's usually just assumed that you're like, yeah, I wouldn't sleep in my armor, I would take it off. But sometimes if you get attacked during the night or during a rest, that matters. It takes a minute to put your armor back on, which you know how long a minute can be in combat.
Yeah.
Well, it varies depending on the armor, but anyway. So if nobody else is gonna do anything for the rest of Anna's watch, then I'm gonna roll a dice.
Anna dies.
Immediately.
Roll dice.
Nat 20. Anna dies.
Ooh.
Heart attack.
Okay. Nothing happens during the watch. Return to the resting area.
Is Cloakman sleeping in the like she's just sleeping in that?
No,
Okay, good.
not sleeping at all. He seems to be in some kind of
Trance.
trance, like some sort of state.
I thought you were
I
gonna
thought-
say
I
like
thought so.
a vegetative state.
No. His eyes are slightly glowing a little bit, and he seems to be very stoic, very concentrated.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's going to be time for Caution's watch. Do you want to be a stationary or a patrol watch?
I think I'll be stationary.
Where are you gonna post up?
I'm gonna post up, I think, like right here.
Okay, and just watch the entrances.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right here.
All right.
Can I stealth?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Sick.
Ooh.
Unnatural 20.
+7, 27.
The
I'm
first.
also proficient in it.
Well,
So
it already
good.
adds everything.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
Yeah. So the first nat 20,
Literally.
the first nat 20 of the night, you seem to kind of. So you can still sort of see a glimpse of him, Raldir, but after he walks into sort of this corner where there's even the slightest bit of shadow, he seems to completely melt into it. And you can't see him at all.
Ooh.
Is it possible for me to see him?
Nope, neither of you can see him. It's not
Yo.
about night vision. It's the fact that it looks like he's become one with the shadow.
Oh, sick.
He beats both of your passive perceptions. You cannot see him. And
You're also very hungry.
yeah, the next 2 hours. Watch. Anybody gonna do anything?
Anyone have any rations?
I'll hand her a day's worth of mine, I suppose.
Okay. So deduct another one from yours. You're fine. I don't think anybody needs to. So, who's wearing armor? I don't remember who's wearing armor. I know Anna's wearing armor. I know Anna's wearing armor. You have like chainmail, don't you? So you don't want exhaustion during the rest.
Take it off.
Yeah, you don't. You can't have it on. So, just clearing that up. So that way,
It's
if something does
hot
happen.
in here.
Oh my god, stop now.
Okay. The other two aren't going to do anything during this next part of the watch. And and upon closer inspection, it seems that the elf is also in this meditative state. And then I'm gonna do a roll.
He's actually lagging.
Oh,
His dial-up is losing connection.
that was cocked, but that was almost a nat 1. Okay.
How does a real D20 get cocked?
It got caught on my mouse cord.
Oh, yo, feels bad.
Okay, and finally, I'm gonna need somebody to call evens or odds.
Odds, always.
Okay.
3 dragons flying from the ceiling.
Other than a few small noises that you hear in the night, some bumps, some scratching on the ground, nothing seems to really happen the rest of your watch. Alright, so then your watch concludes, and you head back to the group.
Yeah, I'll get out of stealth as soon as my watch is over and just reappear.
Yeah, sort of just reappearing, seemingly out of nowhere. Like you look slightly to the left and then back to the right.
Wait, can I stealth all the way and just like startle the cloakman?
Yeah, with the nat 20, I'll give it to you. Just jumping from shadow to shadow.
Yeah, I'll come up behind him and tap the back of his shoulder.
Doesn't seem to react.
You know what? At this, I'll jump.
Yeah, because you still can't see him even as he's right in front of you.
Yeah, he'll just hear me say, "It's your turn."
Hey.
It's so spook.
Ay, Santa Maria.
Yeah, with that, I'll just get out of the shadows and I'll just kind of lean up against the wall and just start meditating.
Yo, what a cool dude.
Meditating lamb. So then it's your watch, patrol, or stationary.
Me?
It's not
Yeah,
Raldiers, it's
wasn't it
Cloakman.
Didn't you say that you were second to last?
I said last.
I
said
thought
I was gonna
Cloakman
go
was
last.
third.
Oh no, Cloakman didn't speak up. It was Elf.
Oh.
But Cloakman hasn't said anything at all for like the past 20 minutes.
He said like one thing this entire game.
Yeah, he said like maybe 2 things the whole.
Wait, so does that mean
game.
it's the Elf's turn?
Yeah, I thought you were second to last. But yeah, Elf said that he would take whichever watch wasn't taken.
All right, go ahead, Elfman. Go.
Well,
do
first
it.
he's going to rip his. Well, not rip his
Necklace.
pendant off his neck because it's
Rip his pants off.
the pendant.
Yeah.
This is not an ERPG, okay?
Thinking emoji.
Exactly, the thinkiest of thinking.
Okay, but yeah, so
He's gonna take it off, throw it onto the ground, and it's gonna shine with a purple glow until it completely just turns into this pendant made of energy, and then the energy is going to morph into the panther that you've seen before.
It's a
And
big
then-
kitty cat.
Am I able to reach the panther?
Huh?
Am I able to reach the panther? I just want to poke it.
Yeah. Make a dexterity check.
Pet the kitty.
Just a dexterity, not a dexterity
No,
save.
just make a dexterity check. The saving throw will come afterwards.
It's gonna swipe at you.
So you manage to poke it to see if it's real, and it very, very much is. It's very warm to the touch as it's still kind of radiating this energy, and its fur is actually very soft, and it whips around to try and bite your hand off. So make a actually no, this is an attack made against you. You don't have your armor on anymore, so your AC is just your 10 plus your dexterity modifier. What's your dexterity modifier?
My dexterity modifier?
Yes.
Wait, a 1.
So you have 11 AC. It takes a
First
bite.
one of the night.
I'm glad it. That's a good one. That's a good place to throw a 1. Otherwise, you would have lost a hand.
Hell yeah, get those rolls out of the way.
If Anna would have only had one hand, I would have laughed, but also been nervous.
Takes a bite and narrowly misses. You barely, like, you know that game where you put your hand, somebody puts their hands on top of your hands and then they try to slap it?
Oh, yeah.
You barely pulled away at the last second because you'd be the hands that were on the bottom. And the longest tip of your middle finger's nail gets bitten off.
Bite off.
Okay, so it's only the
Bite
nail.
off. Yeah, the nail, just to kind of emphasize how close it was. And then the elf isn't going to say anything but shoot you a look. Pretty angry look. And then the both of them are going to leave for their watch.
It makes me think that he's kind of connected to the panther, I want to say it is.
And then they're going to do a patrol.
Cool.
Somebody call out evens or odds?
Odds.
Hell yeah, always odds.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Does anybody want to do anything during those 2 hours of watch?
Yeah, I wanna talk to Anna.
Okay.
What tempted you to poke it?
I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that with without moving or opening an eye because I'm just kind of
Also-
concentrating.
Is hit points fully restored?
Not yet. It's at the end of the watch. It's not like they're slowly regenerating or anything. It's like...
I see.
But does it seem real?
Because I'm really
How did it
concerned
feel?
about
Warm and furry and soft.
Neat.
that.
I've seen tiger stuff.
After saying neat, I'm not gonna respond. I'm just gonna go back to meditating.
No, it's not me.
Alright, that's all I wanted to do.
Okay, does anybody else want to do anything else?
No. Just want to get this over with.
I want my health back.
I was gonna say, I want my health. I am in bad shape.
We'll get out of here eventually.
Yo, I'm gonna be very scared the day I throw a nat 1 on a stealth.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fall forward and you make a loud slap noise on the ground. Echoing through the chambers.
So really, nothing happens on his watch either?
No?
Huh.
Wow.
Okay.
A nice chill watch.
Then he comes back without his panther.
Oh.
Yeah, he's learned a lesson today.
And then, without saying anything, he's going to motion over to Raldir.
I'm gonna give him one of those like little two-fingered salute kind of things.
Okay. I get
And
you,
then
I
I'm
get
gonna-
you.
And then I'll take a stationary watch and I'll be right here.
Like
And,
at the top of the stairs?
yeah, so like right here.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I'll go out right here and you know how like what is it like old like riflemen would always go on like one knee and they would have their like gun like ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna kneel like that. Just kind of looking around.
Which way are you going to point?
Is it possible to point it like here so like I could see like kind of like here
Use your ruler
and
tool
like a little bit over here?
to
Wait.
point things out.
What?
Like that?
Yeah, use
you
your
wanna
ruler.
aim like this?
Yeah, like that, like that.
So you can see this way and this way if you need to.
Get a nice wide view.
I guess. Yeah, that works. It's neat.
Not your job to say if that works. It's my job.
Yeah, that's why I said that's neat. Instead,
Yeah, that's pretty
Jeez.
neat.
how neat is that?
I would say from your position, you can't really see down too well, so you can't see if something comes out of here until it comes into your range of view, like right there. So if you want to accomplish what you're doing, you need to move over at least once.
Okay, so
Because there's a wall in your way this way.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, move over where? Like here?
No,
or...
right there.
Right here.
Right
Because
here.
then
Okay,
you can see.
Because from here you can see that entrance.
Okay, then
and
yeah,
you can see that entrance.
then I'll kneel here with my gun.
At the ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For the first time, I'm gonna ask a specific person to call evens or odds,
Oh my.
and I bet you can guess who it is.
It's the cloakman. You can ask the cloakman.
Yosh,
You know
evens
what?
or odds?
Oh.
Odds.
Well, that wasn't
Yes, you are.
an odds.
I was gonna say, you see, if you didn't call on Yosh, I'd say, you know, I'm gonna go evens this time. All right.
That was an odds, and that was a pretty interesting number. So first part of the watch seems to be going just fine.
Okay.
Not much bump in the night. Until you begin to feel somewhat of a tingling sensation.
Oh boy. Ooh.
I got that feeling.
Oh.
And you begin to see things
Oh, I know now. I know what's going on.
Oh boy.
appearing in the shadows.
I'm hallucinating.
Oh, it's a demon all over again.
And
Yeah, I know this.
I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
And trim roll, please. Uh-oh.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a 1.
Yeah, true. Let's see it too.
He set ablaze.
Well, you think you see a goblin walking down this way. And you see something turn its head around the corner. And you said you were holding your action to shoot whatever came around the corner if you saw a goblin or something, right?
Yeah, at the ready.
So take a shot.
Okay.
Make an attack check.
Alright.
Well, hit check.
That's what, +6 or +5 for
Proficiency plus dexterity.
Yeah. Just wanna make sure. Proficiency. And our proficiency is +3, correct?
Yes, +3.
Okay. So it'd be 4.
So you take a shot at whatever figure comes around the corner, and it seems to be a walking version of the Easter basket.
Ah!
And its insides are just dripping out, and its head is sort of kind of leaning off to the side onto its shoulder because its neck on its right side has been completely cut open, essentially in half horizontally. Like a halfway decapitation, and it's kind of just leaning onto the shoulder and slightly forward. And it kind of hobbles for a second, and you take a shot at it. Everybody hears this.
Alright.
And then it begins to fizzle and fade, and you hear something in your head. But nothing more.
You know, I thought it had to do with the demon.
It does the thriller laugh.
You feel compelled to dance.
Alright, well, I'm gonna like push myself off the leaning position. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and see what happened.
Hello dear, is everything okay?
Did you get them?
I thought I saw something, but I don't know. I heard I heard a voice in my head, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not getting enough sleep at this point. It was just, I don't know. I guess I was probably just seeing things.
Well, don't shoot that thing anymore.
Yeah.
Too much noise and you'll attract unwanted attention. After
you're
that,
right.
I'll walk away. Go.
I'll walk over here just stay a little closer in case something else happens.
I'm gonna sit down.
You know what? I am going to just kind of look at. I'm going to look at my now what my arm bracelets, right?
Mhm. Yep.
And I'm going to say, well, what was that for? Why did you do that? Do I hear anything?
No.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
The rest of your watch goes just fine. But since you made an attack, you didn't get a rest in.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm. So I can present you one of two options. Either you can continue on like this, or during the other parts of the rest, the other 6 hours, you can expend hit dice.
What? You kind of cut out.
You can expend
yeah.
hit dice.
No, I'll go with 3. I'm not gonna expend my hit dice now.
Sure.
Why not?
Could be the wisest play.
The widest.
The widest play.
The widest
But other than that,
play.
everybody else got a full rest in. So spell slots are back.
Watch?
That's dumb.
Nope, there was only 4 for the full 8 hours. It was 2 each.
That's dumb
cool.
and I hate it. Okay, so if I use a hit die, so what do I do? I haven't really had to do that very often.
If you have 3 hit dice that you can expend, because essentially what's happening is you only got a short rest in because it was 6 hours. So for anything that says that you regain it after a short rest, which isn't spell slots, you get that back. And to expend hit dice, all you do is you throw your hit dice, which I think for you is a D10.
I want to check. Just to be sure.
No, a D10.
I just hit dice is all.
No, I don't think that's
1d8.
Yeah. Well, it's artificer is 1d8.
Mhm.
Okay, so you throw a d8 and you add your constitution mod.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can spend up to all 3 of them if you want, or you can just spend 2, or you can just spend 1.
I'm just gonna spend 1.
Okay.
Big money, no whammies.
So you have 6 HP now.
Whammies.
Whammies. Wham.
That's stupid. I spent the nice 6 hours, you know,
Mhm.
all good, and then nope. Had to see something because of these stupid bracelets.
You blew it on the last hour.
Yeah, I know.
Feels bad, man. But
It
other than
really
that,
does.
I hate these bracelets now.
And you can't take them off. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to deal with that
can't take
demon
'em
messing
off.
with you.
This is why you let crazy woman take things.
Hey, you're the crazy one. You probably would have been the first one to put them on.
That's what I meant.
Really?
what's everybody doing? Because your watch
Well-
ends. If anybody wants to do anything during those 2 hours, say something now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Just
I've become one
observe.
with the shadows.
Just observe around here, just in case something else happens.
You were saying?
Just observe around here
Yeah.
as he watches.
Even though the effort is futile, I'm gonna try to pull these bracelets off.
Okay.
And what is that? I guess just
Like
strength.
it's an athletics check actually.
Okay.
Nat 20. Dang it.
So you try and pull them off of you, trying to find any kind of latch to take them off, but upon closer inspection, it seems that the underside and the edges of the bracelets are fusing with your skin.
I'm this close to ripping my skin off.
Ooh.
No, don't do it.
It's very subtle because it's just the area where it's connected, like kind of on you, is sort of turning gray, and it looks
You know what?
like melted metal.
Because
in
I'm
a few
tired, because I'm
places.
just really tired of this, I'm gonna walk back here and I'm just gonna kind of speak up to the entire room.
Okay.
Who's the strongest one in here? Kind of showing my bracelets.
Looks around.
Or who wants to test their strength?
I'm gonna ignore him.
And the other two, coming out of their individual trances, kind of look at you with a look of bewilderment, not quite understanding what you're asking.
I'm going to look to them. Can I see that they're kind of like?
Yeah, they're confused. They're slightly confused.
I'm going to say in their direction. What I mean is, I want these bracelets pulled off.
They break both your arms.
They cut off your arms.
Rest in peace, Thunder Cannon. Which is good. Ooh, Thunder Cannon becomes his arm.
So does anybody want to do anything about anything?
I'm gonna open one of my eyes and say, "You shouldn't have put them on in the first place. What kind of fool would put on something from whatever that thing was?"
Be quiet, Birdman.
I'm not gonna respond back to that.
And
So,
if nobody else wants to do anything about those bracelets, we
so
continue
neither
on.
of the other two people do anything?
Nope, they're just gonna look at you, and while Raldir is talking, the cloakman is going to nod his head and being kind of agreeing with the fact, like, probably shouldn't have put on demon bracelets, dude.
Dang you, Koshrin.
And then the elfman is just kind of gonna do like a small shrug, and then in Elvish in Elvish is gonna be like, "Pues vamos."
Wait, that's funny because I actually understand that.
Yeah,
Well,
and you like, "Pues
I don't speak
vámonos."
Spanish.
It's Elvish.
Turn back to him and say,
Nani?
"Pues vámonos."
Pues vámonos.
Nani?
And I'm gonna start heading out.
If you
Vas?
decide to use your because you restored your comprehend languages use on your helmet,
Yeah.
so you can cast it at any time.
No, I'm not gonna waste it on that.
Okay.
Wait,
Elvish is Spanish.
since
Hey,
I
I don't
know
know.
Elvish, don't I? What
To be fair, I don't know Spanish, so I wouldn't know.
Use your actual translation.
Anyway, what were you saying, Anna?
Since one of the languages that I know is Elvish, may I know what they said?
Yeah, he's saying, "Let's go." In
Yeah.
Elvish.
Pues vámonos.
Oh,
Yo,
I'll
funny
explain.
joke.
I'll explain afterwards why I decided to make Elvish Spanish. But remind me because I'm gonna forget.
Gotcha.
All
Alright.
So I immediately heard Vamonos, and it's like, wait a second, that's not Elvish.
Maybe that's what it sounds like in this universe.
All right, so
Um,
I'm gonna
Elvish
go
is
ahead
almost
and-
completely alike to Spanish.
I'm gonna like push past Raldir, sort of.
Okay, what's
Like-
what's the marching order?
I will
I'm
be
gonna
in the
go ahead.
middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go first.
Hold on. Where you start to walk away from the group.
Yeah. Sorry. There we go.
You guys have to make a decision on what the marching order is gonna be.
I'll go
I will be in
last.
third.
You'll be third.
Don't be in the middle. If something comes from behind, you're going to die.
I'll be
Yeah,
last.
be in the middle.
Okay, if you're last,
Alright.
then you're gonna have to let the other two get ahead of you if you're gonna be last.
I'll like wave them forward, like I'll make like a nice sweeping motion with
Okay.
my hands.
Then
They say no.
I'm gonna rearrange everybody really quick so don't move around or anything.
How many hit die do people get? 3, right?
3 until they get restored at a long rest. So I'm gonna
Okay.
move that for a bit. It's still there.
Boop.
Yeah, that's the marching order.
Whoa!
So where do you decide to go?
Wizardry.
What is this sorcery?
Well, first of all,
Go to the left or the right.
I do want to check what else is still here.
But
Because, look, the way I'm looking at it, it's like, okay, this was the determined path that we were supposed to go through, like this way, and or this is like stuff we might have missed. That's why I'm deciding to go back.
Wait, which way?
This way.
Don't. Okay, I was gonna say like don't ping because you might be pinging off screen from how I have the camera right now.
Oh, yeah. The leftmost hallway.
Okay, like going downwards. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
are you all about to get moved? No.
Are we gonna get moved or?
Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
get moved. So you guys are gonna go in that direction.
Should I have talked to the group first to see what?
Well, that's why
what
I'm
they
having
decide?
you guys make the decision. Like
Gotcha. As players or as people?
it's the same thing.
It's not. Hell yeah. Number one.
In this case, I'm okay with being last.
Kick the dead goblin body.
So once you get to this room, you can make the decision of how you want to continue.
Oh, do we decide now?
Yeah, like how do you want to
Yeah.
go into the southernmost hallway?
Well,
I mean, I'm still gonna go
lead-
first.
lead on.
I meant like you're just gonna charge through. You're
Oh,
gonna
no,
like what?
no,
Are you
no.
gonna hold
We're
any
gonna-
actions? Like what's happening?
I'm gonna stealth up.
Oh.
Okay.
As always, gotta do that stealth check.
Don't you have
Stealth
pass
check.
without a trace, Anna?
I don't.
That's me.
One of you guys has passed without a trace. I thought the trickery cleric got it too.
I guess not.
Yeah, pass without trace.
You can cast pass without trace on everybody, and everybody gets +10 to their stealth check.
Oh, you know what? But it's concentration.
Well, that just means that you hold it while you're walking, and if you get attacked, you make a concentration check. It's not like you're standing still and producing an aura. Think like you're thinking really hard about dumplings. That doesn't mean you have to stand still and think about dumplings.
Man, I really want some dumplings.
Like it doesn't like petrify you as you're like dumplings, you know.
Gotcha.
So you can like
Yeah.
walk and cast a concentration spell, unless
Gotcha.
otherwise
I'll-
states that you have to be stationary.
I'll go ahead and I'll cast it. It doesn't say I have to be stationary.
So you cast pass without a trace, and I've been thinking about this. You kind of put both of your arms out, and then some of your feathers begin to float off of your body and turn into black powder. Like they kind of into this black powder that for a moment seems to shimmer and then fall over the party, and they begin to glow softly with this grayish color until each of them seem to be just the very most slight translucency.
All right.
By the way,
Then I'll.
just pointing out, you have your armor on, but next time I'm not going to let you have your armor on unless you otherwise state that you put it back on.
Yeah.
So you have your armor on again, Anna.
Well, I don't. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Just remember next time to say that you put it back on.
And you take it off.
Yeah. So everybody gets +10 to their stealth checks. If you decide to stealth for how long does it last?
An
Minute?
hour.
An hour? Yeah. Okay.
It's quite a while.
So yeah, everybody. If you just are you guys deciding to move stealthily then?
I'm gonna tell everyone. Move
Okay.
quietly and move with me. Stay in
Okay.
the shadows.
Aye,
Okay.
Then everybody's gonna have to throw stealth and add 10.
Bada bing.
Ow.
Remember when I was saying I ruined the day that I
That was-
roll a 1?
That was an 8. Okay, so just so everybody knows, that was an
18.
18 in total, but he critically failed, so it doesn't work. Okay, that's a 24.
24.
sorry. I'm
Anna.
No.
Yow.
High five, you.
Very nice.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
the only stealthy one here.
Hey, that's a 28 and 15.
15.
Okay.
So I'm assuming I don't know if I'm like.
No, you both of
Do I
you
know?
perfectly believe that you're almost
Yeah,
you
that's-
both believe that you're basically invisible, you know?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But I'm still gonna be cautious because, as I've always seen, whoever goes in front always gets hurt really badly.
Okay.
So oh, hold on. I want to go here, and then. Do I see anything around there?
No, it doesn't seem like you can see the far wall.
Oh, that's the wall?
No, that's not the wall. I'm gonna reveal where the wall is. You see the far wall.
Is that an entrance?
No,
Okay, that is wall.
there.
They're stealthier than me.
You see the far wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna motion towards, and I'm gonna move to the other corner and just peek my head over.
Okay, so everybody's gonna be following you. Unless otherwise stated that you don't want them to.
I'll hang back a little bit because, like Yosh said, we've all seen what happened.
So where are you gonna
So-
post up?
I'll stay like back here. Like I guess this is where the wall is. Like,
Yeah.
I'll shoot through the wall.
I'll kind of be like against the wall a little bit, like maybe like right here, like at the corner.
Okay, hold Alt and then move your character, and you can put them in places outside of the grid.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll go nice and tight against the wall, but like not like appearing around the wall.
You hit Anand in the face with your gun.
Okay. So you're gonna peer around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you peer around the corner, surprise attack.
Am I gonna get bashed in the face?
Think like Tom and Jerry turn the
Frying
corner,
pan.
frying pan to the face, flat like pancake face.
And I was gonna say I'm gonna be ready to punch something. Hang it.
Well, something was ready to punch you, so that's gonna be in a 19 to attack.
Yeah, that hits.
So swinging around a sword, but for some reason kind of turns to the flat side. A goblin jumps up and slaps you with the flat of his sword. And it still hurts.
Bludgeoning.
No, it's not bludgeoning. It hurts, and then he's gonna cut into you after that.
That runs into a.
Taking 8 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and everybody needs to throw initiative.
After that happens, I'm gonna look at myself like, what do you mean?
Oh!
That was almost a really bad roll. So throw initiatives. Dude, your chucks are all over the place right now.
Seriously.
Alright, I'm min-maxing.
Okay, let me write these down.
How crazy.
Yeah, no, and then I'll throw your allies.
I'm flying into the window.
Hey,
Wow, another similar roll.
more min-maxing. Good job, guys.
And then I gotta throw this guy.
He's throwing more dice. There's more than one.
Ah.
20 goblins appear after this guy.
Oh, making a collective. Just like a really loud all at once.
Okay. Up first is going to be
The goblin.
Kushrin, Kushrin.
You sure?
I had Kushrin.
Yes, Kushrin.
I guess you can say caution is truly a
What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna
Window.
punch him while and yell out, "I was invisible" in Goblin.
Okay.
How could this happen?
I was invisible.
Honey?
I'm gonna go for that hit.
Okay.
That might not hit.
That
But
doesn't
hey.
hit. The 13
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
gonna try
hit.
again,
Okay, that one hits.
and then I'm gonna hit him with that flurry.
Okay.
Oh my lord!
You
Seriously.
get mad because you thought you were invisible, but you really weren't.
That one doesn't hit. That one hits.
Hey.
Oh.
Hit and a miss. Hit and a miss. Jeez. This is 1
Okay.
and 2.
Okay.
That's it. And
So-
well, then I'll move back.
Well, as you leave, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh well, then I won't leave. I'll look at him, very like
Lovingly.
disgruntled, because I was supposed to.
You
be
look at this
invisible.
goblin longingly.
I look very annoyed.
Okay, hold on. I need to write down how much damage you took.
It's like I've known you forever and we've just met.
I love you.
Oh, I love
I love you, Pikachu. Okay, then it is going to be the elfman's turn, who is going to draw his bow, and then kind of walk around the corner.
Bow still drawn,
Bow still drawn.
and shoots his sword
And-
out of his bow.
He's gonna shoot the gabbin.
the goblin.
The
Oh,
gabbin.
and that is 10 feet, right?
Yep.
Cool. Hit him.
Yep, that's gonna land.
Yeah. Shoot your superior arrow.
Then plus proficiency. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The shot is gonna go straight through the goblin's chest. The arrow being almost as large as his torso is. And it's gonna sort of push him back a bit and make him stagger, but otherwise he's
Globin no dead?
he's looking pretty rough.
That'd be 30 some damage.
Looking pretty rough.
That'd be 34
I
damage.
feel like he probably only has like 1 or 2 health left.
So far he's taken 39 damage.
He has 1 health left.
Then
Make Elf Boy move.
then it is going to be look at the numbers. Anna's turn.
It's time to perform my special move.
My combo.
Dude, play.
Can you even hit it from here?
Nope. You're completely
yeah,
obstructed.
We're
You don't
both in
have
the way.
you can't see the goblin.
I'd assume we're like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, it's pretty tight squeeze.
I hugged the elf.
So,
Like Zoink Scoop! The panther leaps out.
Well,
Ruh-roh.
Okay, hold on actually, because I just remembered that the elfman had stealth, so that's technically a surprise attack. So I'm gonna throw the other dice to see if it would be in a nat 20 and made a difference. Nope. Okay.
Oh yeah, he did.
really do. So I'm just,
Neato.
I already moved, so I'm gonna stop my turn now. Yeah.
Okay. Then it is going to be Balbier's turn.
yay, but I can't do anything either. Well, let's see if I can make
You could ask Anna to heal you.
You can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, I could ask
I
Anna.
did heal him.
You know, I'm going to casually walk over, tap Anna on the shoulder, and say, "Can you heal me?"
I don't know what healing means. I'm illiterate.
I need healing.
Receive the shit.
So are you gonna heal me?
No, I'm not.
Wait, am
gonna
I able to
heal you.
heal him right now or no?
Yeah, because you can You guys are technically on the same tier of movement, so.
I shall heal you with my cure wounds.
What?
Yes.
What level are you casting Cure Wounds? First or second?
Second.
Okay, that's 2d8 plus Wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
What's my wisdom modifier? Let me see that quickly. If I can find it. Another day. And roll. Enjoy.
Hey, Yana.
Okay, so and then you also add your proficiency.
So that's +3.
No, it's just spellcasting modifier.
Oh.
You get 14 health back.
Yeah. Now I'm back to 20.
Yeah.
Just gonna give him a pat on the head quickly.
Oh.
Pat, pat.
Rolled your punches back.
What did you say? Hold on, let me.
What else do you want to do?
Hold on. I was really tempted to use Inspiring Leader, but the thing is, why? He probably only has. He's probably looking really bad.
Wait, inspiring. What do you mean by inspiring leader?
That's my feat.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so for the inspiring leader, you have to give a speech.
Oh well, I'm not gonna do that.
And then it
I'm
increases
sure,
everybody's temporary hit points until like the next long rest.
but I'm sure what I'm probably what I'm seeing is we're totally routing this guy.
Okay, well,
I
just
don't
for
think you can see
future
anything.
reference, to use your inspiring leader, I would suggest using it during the rest, like at the end of it.
Yeah.
That way, you guys have the temporary hit points. That inspiring leader. Yeah, you can spend 10 minutes, inspiring your companions, and then they gain temporary hit points equal to your level plus charisma modifier. And a creature can't gain temporary hit points from this feat again until it has finished a short.
That's cool.
I expect a 10-minute speech.
A 10-minute real life speech.
Leave the people.
But then it is going to be,
Wait, I maybe I want to do something.
okay.
Let me just
He wants to whistle a tune.
What do you want to do?
Just making sure that I, you know what? No, never mind. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stand back. I'll stand back here.
Okay. It is gonna be Glabin Man's turn.
Oh boy!
Not again.
Big damage. Here we come.
Nat 20. We die here.
And he's going to attack Kushrin.
Stop it.
Not.
Wow, I called it.
Ouch.
Hit for that one, please.
You take
Ouch.
10 points of slashing damage.
Well, that hurt.
Gee.
Hey Billy. Hey Ron.
That hurt.
That hurt.
He breaks my beak. That hurt.
Oh no, not your kid.
And then he's going to scamper away. But you get to take an attack of opportunity on him before.
Kill him.
There's a
Punch him in
chance
the
to
back of the head.
I'ma get him good.
Get him. Okay.
Get him, Cletus. Get him.
Okay, make an attack. Throw damage. He begins to try and run away. But then
Can I drop kick him?
Sure. You drop kick him so hard that you kick his rib cage out of his chest.
Oh. Oh.
Boom.
But you fall prone as a result. Unless
I'm okay with that.
you
I was gonna kind of flap my
Making-
wing to like stabilize.
make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Well, he
Had to see
I
that.
love-
failed this
I love doing this kind of stuff. You failed it.
Oh.
You're prone.
Can I get up?
Well, on your turn.
Oh no! That's always bad to hear.
Um,
But hey, it's
Alright.
But it's your turn.
I'm like right here, drop kicked.
it's your turn now. So,
Oh, well, I'm gonna first dust myself off, like
Okay.
get up and just kind of,
that's half your movement.
yeah.
Stand up after being prone. You have 15 feet left.
And can I see anything from where I am right now? I can't see like.
Up.
I can't even look around the corner and see like.
You're standing in the same spot that you were standing before.
Yeah, but I got hit before I could look.
No, this is what you see from that spot. So what do you decide to do?
I'm
with
gonna
the
use
other
a hit
15?
die.
Okay.
I was gonna use healing hands on you.
So you have to be
I'm
within range of touch and you're.
Yeah,
away
I
from
know. I
each
was
other.
gonna wait for him to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a hit
Wait,
die.
you don't have your spell slots back, dude.
Oh yeah, I didn't take a long rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my hit die, and I'm gonna stop there.
You do have your helmet back
for
though,
now.
because that comes
That's
back after a short
hilarious.
rest.
Mm.
Hey, that's a nice hearty heal.
Yeah, so
As
now I
plus
can
your
hear
constitution.
what the goblins are saying.
And that's a 7.
Okay.
7-point heal.
You get 7 points of healing back. What do you decide to do? You have 15 movement left.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop there.
Then it is going to be Elman's turn.
Oopsies. Deflect missile.
It is going to be Elman's turn.
Elman.
And he is going to make a stealth check, first of all. Okay, so...
I'm invisible.
oh, also, I'm going to need you to make 2 concentration checks.
Yeah. Okay.
So make a
We completely forgot about that.
make a constitution check. The first one, you have to beat... How much damage did you take the first time?
9? I want to say it was 9. Yeah,
Look back.
I want to say it was 9.
It was 8.
8? Okay.
So you need to beat 4. You break...
What'd I roll?
It doesn't matter, you threw that one.
Hell yeah, baby.
You
No,
break-
I didn't see what I was rolling.
You break... Well, you were throwing constitution anyway. You break concentration on Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
So he
What do I
doesn't...
have
He
to
doesn't
beat,
get...
an 8? Yeah, that's
You had to
fine.
beat a 4.
Well,
Ouch.
we're getting those low rolls out of the way.
So he doesn't get the bonus, the plus 10. And he's going to walk up. But I think Wood Elves, at least Rangers get that.
Proficiency.
No, they get something hidden in plain sight. Oh no, they have to spend like a minute, whatever. Hey, he's gonna move up. He's going to look in this direction. Gasp!
Gasp. What am I saying?
Gasp. Well, you guys can't see it from where you're standing.
It's a goblin summoner.
And I'm able to walk next to him? Question mark?
Huh?
Walk next to him? Question mark? No? Yes?
On your turn you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stay here. I think I'm safer here.
Oh, believe me, I'm feeling pretty safe.
Of course you feel safe. Well, not really because you're at the back, but
If anything, I'm
I'm
behind
feeling
Anna.
very safe because I'm based.
Another meat shield.
Okay. And then it is going to be Anna the Meat Shield's turn.
Hell yeah.
I know, I just heard that. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, because I was saying that I was behind her, using her like a meat shield.
Okay, well, it's Anna's the Meat Shield's turn.
Don't mean shield now, apparently. I'm just. See anything from here?
From there,
10,000 goblins.
you see 40 million goblins.
Oh my!
You just see the other end of the wall.
Gasp.
Gasp!
You should- Now gasps as well. We are now visibly frightened.
Oh my!
Yeah, he landed a pretty good performance check.
Oh, wait, can I continue acting with him?
Yeah, make a performance check with advantage. That's charisma. I don't know if it's on your paper.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So make a performance
I
check.
don't have it. I don't.
Yeah, look, there's a performance right here.
13 isn't gonna be enough to fool them. Because it's against. Actually.
With advantage, roll again.
Yeah, throw again, because you have advantage.
But how much do I have with advantage? Oh.
Well, no, you throw advantage.
It's
You
just
throw
roll
another
again.
d20. Roll again. Roll another acrobatics check. Not acrobatics, performance. My bad.
Performance.
I'm
do a backflip and gasp.
You were so surprised. You do a flip.
I think I preferred what I had before.
Wow.
Well, you take the higher one when you have
yeah,
advantage.
You always take the higher.
Okay, sorry, my 20th roll messed up 1 second. So yeah, the other two don't buy into it. The other three don't buy into it at all.
Aw.
You guys don't buy into the whole the gasp.
Into the whole. There's something here.
You over accentuate it. You're like, and you point in a direction. Just like, oh. Just
The elf looks at you, very sad that you ruined his prank.
This can I?
yeah, it's your turn.
possibly-
It's your turn next, Reldir. So
Okay. I'm gonna like squeeze through here. Like, oh come on, there's nothing.
do you want to gasp?
You know what? I'm gonna walk over here, like I'm gonna check it out. Like I'm gonna like I'm going over here, check it out, and I'm gonna try to gasp.
Okay, make a performance check with disadvantage.
Okay, just because it's just like
Yeah, because at this point it's a little suspicious.
a performance check. Uno second.
It's at the very bottom of the skills. With disadvantage, so roll again.
Oh yeah.
You should. There is a.
Well,
There's a way to immediately put.
Ah.
Yo, if it was with advantage, it would be like, oh my god, there's something there.
No, he seems to be piling onto a dead joke to you.
It's already dead. It's already dead.
I'm gonna-
It's already dead.
I'm gonna just like. I'm gonna punch Raldir's arm, just like, eh.
You kill him.
I mean, if he had done that earlier, he very well probably could have killed me.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
Punch him
gonna
in the
like.
arm.
I'm
It's
gonna
like-
punch him in the arm, like.
His heart stops out of shock.
Oh my wa, mo shineiru. Yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the arm, and I'm gonna be like, take this seriously. We don't know how many more there could be.
Then it is going to be
Which his turn has been skipped.
It totally
5
was.
seconds later.
He goes over and he gasps.
the ultimate outplay.
Two nat 20s.
He's gonna move over, and then he's going to look over your shoulder in that direction, and he's gonna say,
Oh my god.
Everyone.
"That is a 20."
With disadvantage, probably, because
Yeah,
it's just
it
like
is. It is a
overplayed.
disadvantage. That's still a 17.
So I believe him.
Yeah, you do.
Can I squeeze through here?
Nope.
Dang it. Now I'm just in suspense, like,
Yeah,
what the hell is there?
you're torn.
What is it? Somebody tell me. Hey, what is it? Come on.
Come on, man.
Can I spell the joke yet?
No.
Look at that. Look at these language proficiencies. In Arakakra, I'm just gonna squee.
I would squeeze.
I would squeeze.
Okay, so at this point in time, combat is over. So free movement.
Okay.
Put me through. No, she-
It's free movement, so do what you please.
I'm gonna ask Raldir to move
Well,
quickly. I want to see what
as-
there is.
Anna takes a step forward.
God dang it! Why
This-
you gotta spoil it?
Well, as Anna takes a step forward, I'm gonna need
Trap.
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Anna.
Boy.
Oh no, it's another trap, isn't it?
Dart
Yes!
trap.
It's the thing we were all looking at. Come on.
God.
Okay, you
Oh.
succeed, but you duck and roll out of the way, and a 5x5 cage drops out of the ceiling, some concealed compartment in the ceiling.
So a cage is here now.
Can I move?
Well, any direction you want, as long as it's 5 feet away from that.
Yeah, so there's just a cage here now.
Yeah.
Can I just look behind me? Oh, that's what's there.
And it's filled to the brim with spikes that would have impaled you if you had been underneath that.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
Is that what you all were gasping about?
No, there's something at the end of this hall as I like point down to the end of the room.
Insight.
okay, you can insight check him. And you would have to roll a deception against him.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if you can even beat my insight.
I have a
Ah! Ah!
It's 19. Oh no.
Ah!
You know what? And so, do I see that he's obviously not buying it?
Actually, I'm gonna have the insight check be with disadvantage. Because you're
Oh,
currently
because it
in
was super
yeah,
good.
you're currently in belief of the other one. But you still beat him.
You know,
It appears that me and Raldir are really bad at.
I'm gonna like, you know how like a really good friend would like grab someone around the neck, kind of shake him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my arm around his neck and I'm
I'm
just like,
gonna
I'm
move
just
away.
kidding with you, friend.
I'm gonna move away before he does that.
You know what? Can I reach my arm out and purposely like pull him over to me?
What'd you say?
I said, can I pull him over to me when he tries to back away?
Make a grapple check.
And what is grapple? Just
Athletics.
okay.
Can I skillfully dodge it?
Well, it's against your AC, so that you don't need to throw anything. So
So he
yeah,
moves out of the way.
he moves out of the way.
We may be friends, but don't touch me.
No touchy
Sorry.
touch.
I'm a very hands-on kind of person, so I apologize.
I'm going to
Hold on,
be
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna be more cautious around Raldir because of that.
I'm gonna pat Raldir's shoulder and be like, maybe next time.
All right. So, you guys want to keep moving on ahead?
I'm gonna.
What
Come on,
else?
Anat.
I'll take
more
I'll take a
traps.
step forward.
What?
Does anything happen?
Why didn't you just check for traps?
I'll take a step forward. It's fine.
I don't.
No, nothing happens.
I'm going to
Can I try
step
to look for traps? Question mark.
onto
Make an
the
investigation
goblin.
while he does stuff.
Alright.
Why didn't you use the goblin as like a?
Well, no, exactly. That's why I'm stepping on the goblin now.
So
No,
you
as
see
a-
a couple of things. Do you decide to point them out?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so there's another cage on the ceiling here. Another one here. And what was it, a 17? There's a dart trap there, where its activation is here.
Ooh.
And another dart trap here.
Okay.
Right
so
there.
Now are we all aware of that?
Yeah, she's calling them all out, so that's where all the traps are.
Can I possibly squeeze around this corner? Like, without touching this tile with the cage trap?
Make I'm gonna check what that be.
Oh wait, you know what?
Dex.
I have an idea. No, the goblin that I'm currently standing on.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to throw it onto the
On there?
plate. Yeah.
Oh, I was about
Okay.
to say, onto the dart trap with me right in front of me. Are you crazy?
Make
Wait, yes.
make an athletics check to try and lift the body.
lift him up. Okay.
Yeah, you successfully lift the goblin body.
And toss it onto the little tile.
Yep. But it
Just
doesn't
keep
seem
going.
heavy enough to push the plate down all the way.
Oh.
Because nothing
if you
happens
would've
when you do it.
slam dunked it in there, boom, it would have been perfect. Come on and slam.
Toss it on.
Yeah, you did toss it on, but it doesn't. The goblin's body itself doesn't seem to be heavy enough.
Hmm.
How heavy is my wolf? My large wolf pelt.
Your wolf pelt?
I don't think
Is
it'd
it
be very
heavy?
heavy.
Not that heavy.
Or
Maybe like 2 or 3 pounds.
how many pounds does it take to? Oh, never mind. That's a bad question, actually.
So what do you decide to do now that you've moved the goblin body over?
I really feel tempted to try to jump over the dart trap. But I feel like I'm gonna try to
jump over
fail.
this.
Right? Well,
Because you can get a running start.
Oh
here.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to jump over this.
Move that.
Oh.
Move this.
The goblin body?
Oh well, it's on here now. Never
It's
mind.
on
It's good.
there, yeah. So it really wouldn't matter. I'd have to get over that anyway.
ooh, it's
Okay.
on your desk.
Make an acrobatics check with advantage.
With advantage, all right.
Yeah, because you're getting a 10-foot
Nice
head
running
start.
Yeah.
So.
All right, acrobatics.
Yeah.
Beep.
Claw beep.
And beep beep.
Okay, yeah, you're successful. And you
Okay,
land neatly on the other side.
Yeah.
Not spectacularly, just neatly.
But neatly.
Yeah.
3 globins poke you all at once.
Oh yeah, what do I see now that I'm over here?
40 million goblins.
You see 4 goblin sorcerers
They all cast that one lightning spell.
and collectively go.
So, what do you decide to do?
Well, firstly, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna give everyone a thumbs up.
Okay.
Just kind of like sweeping around like the party, just giving a nice thumbs up. I'm gonna go over here, see what I can see.
You should take it one tile at a time.
You.
Oh, wait.
You feel a chill go through your body as you take a step forward, and I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's that darn demon.
Beep beep.
Okay.
You died.
You feel this chill going through your body, and it chills you down to the bone. And for a moment, you think you feel something brushing up against you. And you take a D4 necrotic damage.
I hate these bracelets. I want to rip them off my skin.
Doesn't have anything to do with your bracelets.
Oh,
It
what?
might be a necromancer.
You take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Also, well, what am I seeing now?
Oh yeah, I'll give you a little bit of more vision.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Don't you want to wait for us to catch up?
Right here.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna. You've been doing a few things. What is everybody else doing while he's moving around?
I'm pretty sure Caution is already going to try and jump over the goblins, so I'm just going to wait for him to do that.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll jump it.
Okay, make an acrobatics check with advantage.
Acrobatics with advantage. Scary.
The one was gonna be the
Those ones
first
out of the
one.
way.
Yeah, you neatly land on the other side. For a moment, it looks like you're about to trip and fall on your face, but you neatly land on the other side.
No, move out of the way.
My turn. Wait, what distance do I need? Question mark?
Huh? You need 10 feet distance.
Just stand all the way back here. It makes it better.
Alright, and then I gotta roll an acrobatics.
2 ones.
Against the wall like a runner at the block.
If that happens,
I'll knock on wood. Here.
advance. Do I do it just a normal throw?
Hold on. I need to check out your armor really quick.
Oh, because you might not be able to run in it.
No, she can definitely run in it. It's just that some armors give disadvantage on certain things.
Chainmail, right?
Well, yeah, it's chainmail. Let's see. It actually gives a stealth disadvantage that we completely ignored.
I mean,
Well, now
she
we know
failed
that.
it.
Yeah, so
Either way, yeah.
pretty bad. Let me just double check if it is chainmail.
I'd understand why it gives stealth disadvantage.
Yeah,
all the clinking.
it is chainmail, but you don't have to. You don't have acrobatics disadvantage, so throw with advantage.
Alright.
Hey,
You land
clean.
neatly on the other side.
I feel like you're gonna say one of the other ones just kind of like perfectly like acrobatics.
There's like a
3
triple
flips.
a triple half gainer.
Like that
Gainer.
Yeah, triple half gainer. It's a diving term, but
Yeah,
it can be applied.
he does a triple axle.
It's like something you'd see like
skating.
see something like you'd see like on like the Olympics, like on like the beam.
Yeah.
And they perfectly like do like a handspring over the tile.
Okay, then it is going to be.
Move out of the way.
What else are you gonna do?
Beep beep.
Everybody stand in the way.
Oh.
Could we have just done that?
No.
Okay, good.
Because they're special.
No, they
Yeah.
threw an 18 and a 17 for their
Oh,
acrobatics.
okay. So they jumped over. Neatly.
No, it's freaking spectacularly, man. Like, you
Oh,
don't even know.
of course. Always gotta outshow everybody.
Why aren't they my partners?
Wait, did I come with one of them though?
At this point,
No,
just
you
let
came
me
with
like
the
lay on
devil.
the floor. Just let me decompose.
Oh, you
It's
came with
nice.
the
Do you have a
tiefling.
place where you can come and decompose?
Decompose.
Figure. I know I came with one of them though.
I love that voice.
I think it was the cloakman.
Anyway,
You got the elf.
place.
Anna.
No, you got the elf.
Decompose.
Yes, sir.
as soon as you step forward, you feel a chill go through your body,
Nani?
Ah, I see.
and for a moment, it feels like something is brushing up against you.
It's caution.
Little guy.
It
And
is
you
me,
take-
it's my feather, sorry.
You take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Wait. She's not gonna make a const?
Hmm?
Or does that count for everyone? Did Raldir's Constitution saving throw count for all of us?
No. Raldir's Constitution saving throw is for something else.
Oh boy. That's if I don't go insane.
Yeah, you take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Let me die already.
Oh, so we're all gonna just get chip damaged.
How do you continue?
Don't touch my butt, pervert.
Oh.
Slap.
How do you continue?
Come on, slap caution.
Blow?
Just turn around. Fresh.
Fresh.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
how do you continue?
Well, I can't move.
Hey, I'm waiting
There's
for
space for you to
everyone else's.
move shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, just like all the other hallways, they look exactly the same.
It's just yeah, there we go.
As you step forward. I'm kidding. You actually don't feel anything.
What?
Really?
Lame.
Well,
Feels bad.
if I stealth, would it be a repeated action?
No.
I was gonna say, but you do feel something brush against you. You see Raldir's hand. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Not the time or place, I understand.
Chicken tendies.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Anyway.
go ahead and stealth up.
Okay, stealth up.
Stealth. I'm invisible.
I'm invisible. How could you have seen me?
Okay.
Bacana.
What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna. Can I see anything from my line of sight?
You can see the end of the wall.
Just this. Oh. Things have been revealed.
Wow.
Spooky.
Okay.
What about for me? What do I see? Like over here.
The most lovable stereotype in the Yukiverse.
The most lovable stereotype in the Yugiverse.
So what's
Okay.
everybody doing?
I'm gonna move over here.
Yeah, I was gonna move over and look around as well. Nah, you just stepped on 4 traps. Hold on.
Hold on 1 second.
Check the floor for traps, actually.
Taking 100 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'd like to investigate.
Holy hell. I don't like the look of this room
It's
at
like
all.
a battering
This
ram
is
that just
scary.
comes from the
Yeah.
ceiling. Just squishes them against the wall. 100 points of bludgeoning.
Aries, may
Huh.
I investigate?
Yeah, throw investigation. Throw investigation.
Silence upon the crowd.
Then throw investigation.
Do it.
Investigation.
Alright, Doma, you do it a lot better than I do.
Do
it.
Do it.
Do
Do the rock.
Do the I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
Hey! Solid.
You notice that
5,000 traps.
almost every tile in front of you is a different color.
Oh.
So each 5-foot square is made up of 5 tiles. And every single, which means that there is a total. That's the whole area. So there are 15 tiles times 5, and there are that many different colors. If I was standing there, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But there are that many different types of colored tiles. And you can see all along the walls, there are almost hundreds of gems just embezzled into the wall.
Too shiny. I'm blind.
Bold,
So it kind of goes up into like a sort of dome. Like, think of this whole area.
Doma?
It kind of goes, you think of this area and then it like going up into a dome along the walls. And then
That's really cool.
So yeah, and then on the top of the dome is where all the gems are on the ceiling. How do you proceed?
Well, can I see them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the cloakman and I'm gonna say, can you pull out that disc thingy?
He is going to grab Elfman and then use the dimension door spell and appear on the other side.
What a loser.
Cheater.
Then they're both gonna cross their arms and look at all of you.
I'm going to
kind of expectingly.
I'm gonna lean over to Caution, not touching him. I'm just gonna lean my head over. And
don't talk to me.
We may be friends, but don't talk to me.
Ever.
Stay at least 5 feet away from me at all times.
My blink goes 10 feet, 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
So would it be from where I'm standing to here, or?
Yeah, it would be where you're standing.
I am going to lean over to him and I'm gonna say, well, they all of a sudden became not as cool.
But I feel like some people happen in that time.
I have a suggestion. If you get like a running start, you can do it while you're jumping your blink.
Oh shit, okay. I need to find a good place to run.
I don't, yeah, there's not a lot of space to run here. Unless you run like that and try and blink. But I think no, you still have to run on a tile. In response to what Raldir had said.
Well, they're in your way.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him and I'm gonna say, maybe they expect us to solve this quickly. Maybe they already solved it.
Wait, how far will I go when I jump?
I mean, you can't.
I know, but if I could, how far would I go?
Like 10 feet. It depends on your acrobatics check.
So like right here.
You're running, and then
Well,
another
like
10.
yeah, you after you jump, you'd go another 10. It depends on your acrobatics check how far you actually get.
Rolls a 20, you'd perfectly jump across the room.
So, what's everybody doing?
Well,
Attempt my scheme, but everyone's in the way. So.
We'll let them do their thing, and then after they're done, then maybe they got
I was gonna
across.
say, hey, I mean, if you just say something.
What do you? How? You know what? I'm gonna go do this in order. Caution. What are you doing?
I'm gonna yell over again.
Okay.
Are you sure you can't use the disc thingy?
No response.
Can't you fly?
Just stoic as
I
always.
can fly, but that'd be
What about
leaving you
me?
guys behind.
Just leave me here to die. Alright, so
Okay.
this is gonna be weird, but like, you know the drift globe?
Mm-hmm.
Can I hop on that?
Wait, a drift globe?
Yes, I have a drift globe. It's like the glowing orb thing that I have.
No, it is way too small.
Oh,
It's
hold it
not.
in my hand.
It's not
Go,
huge.
Go!
It'd be like trying to use fly on a Pidgey.
If I
Oh, Pidgey!
Back to where-
could, okay, could I possibly grab Raldier's shoulders with my feet
And fly
and
me
fly
across?
him across?
You would need to make an athletics check with disadvantage.
Yeah, I thought so.
It rolls 2 20s.
And you'd only be able to move half your distance while carrying somebody else.
Well, that's still pretty far.
Yeah, don't you have 60 flight speed?
It's 60, yeah.
Then you'd be able to
I'd be
clear a
able to do
30.
that, yeah. Pretty easily, actually. If I fail the acrobatics check, or was it athletics?
It's athletics.
If I fail the athletics check, will I stop flying?
That's up for me to decide, and I
You know what?
tell you. Like, I can't tell you that.
I am going to say to Caution, oh, well, if you figure anything out, I suppose take the lady first. I suppose it's only... In my most gentlemanly-like voice, I'm gonna say, I suppose it's the most gentlemanly-like thing to do, you know?
I feel like I'm gonna need you to make some sort of charisma check there, because I feel like that was influenced by what I said. Just roll straight charisma to see.
Okay.
Just roll straight charisma.
What are you talking about? Let's go!
Because you two were conversing amongst yourself, and then you suddenly brought up Anna.
Oh yeah, true.
I did.
Can I tap on one of the tiles? Question mark.
Oh, you want to try and touch one of the tiles?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
But while this is happening, she pokes a tile.
Beep beep.
Okay, hold on. I need to throw a D100.
Magic
Oh,
missile!
no.
Magic missile!
Yo, is this chromatic orb?
Oh
This
shit.
isn't.
Wait.
Is that?
Is there a cat?
Yeah,
Oh wait,
it's
yeah, that's
Delta's
Delta's
cat.
cat.
Oh my god.
Meow.
Meow.
No.
Why am I having trouble discerning what this is?
Pay attention to
okay?
me.
No.
Mother.
Okay. Hold on. You step. Okay, so you're not even stepping forward. You're just poking one of the tiles, right?
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my.
Mhm.
Raldier randomly explodes.
Okay, so you're narrowly able to move your hand quickly enough to avoid the lightning strike that happens after you touch a purple tile. Out of an unseen gem in the ceiling, like this bluish white streak of lightning fires and hits where the tile is and kind of scorches it for a moment.
How high up is the?
The ceiling you can't see.
Yeah.
You can't tell. It kind of goes out into
Oh.
darkness after a while.
Dang it. So I can't see. I can't reach up to those gems. I can't fly up to the gems and take them all.
The gems are on the ceiling. They're about 80 feet like up.
You know what?
And then they go up along the dome until it gets to where the light can't touch anymore.
Shoot them.
I'm gonna motion. I could do that too. Yeah, I could do that.
Oh yeah, how did
The
the
second time I
charisma
barely-
check go, Aries? I need
That's
to know.
that's up to you to decide.
Okay. So yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, in all honesty, I've known you more than I know her, and she seems like she's not all there.
I see.
I say, tapping my head.
I kind of like I squint my eyes and I kind of nod and I'm like, I see what you're saying.
Pay no attention to me making rolls.
And then I'm going to say, maybe try shooting the crystal.
I'm just gonna test the damage though really quick. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy. Oh, that was a lot of dice.
Or maybe I'm just messing with
A lot
you.
of D6s or a lot of D4s.
Maybe I'm just messing with you. You don't know.
I was gonna say maybe there's only one dice and you're just rolling a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna motion for Anna to come over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, Anna, stand back over there.
Oh.
We've got an idea that might work. I can't be sure.
Oh.
She backs up all the way back into the lava trap.
Oh,
Necrotic
man. Why,
damage.
why am I trying so hard? Oh, nah.
Oh, nah.
No, that's not what I was going for. I was going for nah, oh, nah, whatever.
So yeah, I'm gonna
Honestly, it's a pretty good pun.
Nah,
I'm gonna move back and I'm gonna see if
Puns
Raldir
we've
can
made
shoot
over
him.
here.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna go back a little bit too, and I'm gonna try to shoot one of the gems.
Okay.
I'm gonna motion Anna to stand
Be
near
my
the
guest.
wall,
Shoot
like
the
right
gems.
here.
Get blasted in the.
Yeah,
Oh.
no,
All right,
So,
let's
yeah.
do this.
Hold on, wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
hiding behind
Raldir-
Koshrin.
No, like, hold on. If you need to move back after you shoot them, we've left an opening. Dive back if you need to.
Ah, yes. Thank you. That's good thinking ahead. And I'm gonna go try to shoot one of the gems.
Okay, so are you gonna go full into this one, like lightning everything?
You know what? Yeah, I will.
It's gonna reflect the
shoot one of
lightning
gems
everywhere.
over here.
I swear if it does.
So are you shooting the tiles on the ground? Or the
you know what?
gems
I'm
on
gonna
the
converse with them
ceiling?
before I shoot. Which ones should I shoot? Should I shoot the ones?
That's tiles on the ground and then gems on the
Tile.
ceiling.
Oh.
It's not
Yeah.
just gems everywhere.
Shoot the gems. I had said this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot one of the gems on the ceiling.
Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna die. Beep, beep.
Now you didn't need to make an attack check.
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't.
'cause they're
Okay, that's all
stationary.
good. But yeah, yo, I'm gonna use that thunder.
Okay, so you're throwing everything on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second because I gotta check my list really quick.
And the damage gets knocked right back at you.
Hold on, and then
Oh, he didn't say no.
It's a D100 he's rolling.
yeah, I'm throwing a D100.
A kitten falls from the ceiling.
You're,
Shoot it.
you're not
shoot
too
it.
wrong.
What?
Wait.
Sticks to
Coming-
snakes. Sticks to snakes.
Coming from the ceiling seems to be a small gnome.
Oh no, not the gnome.
Is he like falling from the sky?
Yeah, he falls out of
Can
the
I
sky.
Can I fly and save him?
Yeah, he's falling from seemingly the middle of the ceiling, and he seems to be falling really quickly, and it looks like he's about to hit the tiles on the ground.
Yeah, can I fly in and like swoop him?
You know, I was this close to like using like the end of my gun as like a baseball bat and like hitting him like hitting him across the room. Like as he's falling, swing at him, just hit him across the room.
Yeah, can I just like
Make an
straight
athletics
up-
check to see if you can grab him. Like if you can catch him at that velocity safely.
I can just imagine hitting a small gnome and he just like hits the wall.
Oh no!
He falls on top of you and pushes you both to the tiles.
I stopped his descent. I cushioned his fall.
So both of you land on a whole set of 5 tiles. Because each of these squares have 5.
Yeah.
So
okay.
let me show you where you are. You're right about there.
I thought so.
And then I gotta throw some D100s.
Oh my.
A kitten falls. Another gnome falls from the ceiling
It impales you with its hat.
with its pointy hat.
Oh lord. So a mixture of 2 freezing rays, a firebolt, a magic missile, and and an acid splasher coming your way.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Thanks.
Just damage or hit?
No, they're gonna be flying at you, so I have to throw them all against you, and you have to make appropriate saves. But if you dodge them, you have a chance to move, which would trigger other tiles.
Yeah.
Oh my lord above.
You just gotta hope that you move towards something.
So
Is the gnome okay?
Oh no, the gnome is gonna be getting hit by all this as well.
No!
Wait,
Can I
use the
shield
gnome-
him?
Oh my god.
Because he landed on top of you, but you pressed
Yeah.
the tiles down.
No, but is
you're
he
in
not dead because I like cushioned his fall?
No, he's not dead. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna go,
He says,
Where are you?
"Hello."
Where am
I was gonna say, I feel like really all he said there was just hello.
I will.
Wait, do you speak Gnomish?
No, I don't. I don't know what he's saying.
Can I? Oh, I feel really tempted to use the helmet right now, just to see what he said there.
Do it.
You know what? I'm gonna use the helmet to see what the gnome said.
Okay, he said,
Who are you? Where am I? What is this? What? Where's my sister?
I'm going to yell to Caution and say, the gnome is very confused about what's going on.
Yes! Yes, I am!
He's talking in gnomish still, probably.
yeah.
You can't speak back to him, can you?
No, you can't. You can just understand what he's saying.
No, yeah, I'm just relaying to Caution what he's saying.
Yeah,
then
can I toss the
after
gnome to
some-
him?
No, because all the spells are coming at you.
Yeah, alright.
So at high speeds, like you hear like the crackling of energy and what sound. I said 2 freezing rays, right? Yeah, so it was 2 freezing rays. Let me check my rolls again. 2 freezing rays, a firebolt, an acid splash, and a magic missile.
Can I block the gnome with my arms? Like,
No, he's on top of you. You're knocked prone.
yeah. That's why I thought I'd like a hug, but like block him with your arms. Look, I'll block his face.
You cover his eyes, so he can't see himself die.
Leaving his mouth open, the acid goes in his mouth.
Hold on, I need to throw this stuff real quick.
Out of all the things that could have happened.
I shouldn't have done it.
Where's freezing
But-
ray?
I had to do it. I had to do it to him.
Oh boy, you know I had to do it to him.
you know I had to do it to him.
You know I had to do it. Oh my god. You know I had to do it to him.
I respect that one.
Oh, that was good.
I respect that joke. 1 second while I find this. Decide what you guys are gonna do after this. Okay, so
Cry.
oh, it's Ray of Frost, not freezing.
It hurts.
Oh, these are all cantrips. Right?
Sure.
Oh,
Ray of Frost.
A magic
Firebolt.
missile is the first level spell, technically.
Yeah. Firebolt is. Yeah. Ray of Frost.
Okay, so that's 2 attacks. Firebolt is also an attack. Magic missile is also an attack, and acid splash is a saving throw.
Yeah.
Just double check on that. And all of these have set
Oh,
ACs.
Firebolt is a strong one.
Yeah, a D10.
Yeah. This could
Uh,
be really bad for Caution.
I had so much fun designing this room.
How bad would it have been if we all got through it with like nothing happening?
That would have made me really sad.
That's why
That's why they didn't help us, isn't it?
it's
No.
because
No, the Tensor's floating disc wouldn't have carried all of you across because it has the way that he was using it. He actually can't use it anymore. Like there's a specific reason why he didn't do that. But Dimension Door is one of his spells that he can just use.
why didn't
And-
he take us all? Or is it just one?
It's him and one person that he's touching. It can only be one person.
Bummer.
Okay,
And
so yeah, it's
they've known each other more time.
all right.
Feels bad.
Yeah. So dexterity saving throw for
Okay.
acid splash. So make a dex save, but you have disadvantage because you're prone.
Okay.
Because the Namen is on top of you. Either way, you got it.
Yeah.
That's half damage for that.
No, you don't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
And then everything is
gnome.
yeah. I'll throw the gnome saving throw in front of you guys. Why not?
Yes! Yes! On one hand, I hate gnomes, but at the same time, this one's a funny one.
He's gonna do a triple backflip off of you.
Where's he gonna go?
But he's gonna
Yeah,
fly
can
into the air. But while he's in the air, all the spells are still gonna fly.
They might hit him.
Hold on, wait. That's 3 shots for magic missile and 4 spells, so 20.
All the
7
magic
d20s.
missiles hit him and hit him out of the air. Whoa!
Okay, so that is going to be 12, 14, 22,
no,
16,
Yes.
6.
No. No.
Okay, so
no.
it's freezing ray.
Just the 19 hits.
Oh yeah, so I was saying, like, before I even looked at them, it was gonna be freezing ray, firebolt, acid splash. No, not acid splash. I messed up. No. Magic missile, because there were 4 magic missiles. So no, I didn't mess up. So you get hit by the firebolt and the magic missile. He got hit
Magic
by
missile hits me?
yeah. He got hit by the freezing ray. One of the magic missiles hits you because it's each individual attack. So he got hit by the freezing ray, the firebolt, and a magic missile. So
Only the 19 hit me though.
I thought the 16 hit you too.
No, I have 16 AC.
Okay, then you got hit by. Well, actually,
Just the 19.
all of these have advantage against you because you're
Well, I'm
prone.
No. Yes.
Okay, so
No.
17.
Yes. No.
So 3 of them hit, and it's in the same order: freezing ray, firebolt, acid splash. No, not acid splash. And then the other 4 are, yeah. So freezing ray,
Magic missiles.
Yeah.
Freezing, firebolt.
then magic missiles.
Magic missile.
Okay, so you got hit by a firebolt and a magic missile.
Mhm.
He
What
only got
did-
he only got affected by the first row. So he got hit by a freezing ray, a magic missile, and a firebolt. So here comes the damage. Freezing ray is it's ray of frost. They keep calling it freezing ray. A D8 full damage.
I didn't get hit by a freezing.
He did.
Oh no! No!
Takes 6 damage, and then the firebolt comes, and
Oh no.
Don't cook the buddy.
and
Do I get hit
then
by-
I want to save this gnome.
a magic missile.
Okay.
Okay,
Is he
So-
okay?
this is what happens. He does a triple backflip in the air, and he then gets hit by a ray of frost, which freezes him solid. And then the
Oh,
fireball
no.
comes, hits him, melts him, sets him on fire. And then the magic missile comes, hits him, and the force behind the magic missile caused wind to blow out the fire, but not before the magic missile hit him so hard that it stopped his backward momentum, and he fell to the ground, and he is now on this tile, causing another chain of 5.
No!
Quickly grab
You
him.
just
Poor
want this
guy.
gnome to die.
No, this is
That-
exactly.
Grab him.
So you get hit by all the same things. Now, obviously, they don't have as drastic effects on you. And you have a chance. You have a chance to stand up. But he's gonna land flat on his back. He's not prone, but he lands flat on his back.
Quickly grab the gnome? Question mark.
Not before he hits the ground.
Are you sure about that? Can't
Well-
you just catch him?
Well, no, because she would need to step forward to like grab him, and she would at least activate one tile.
Angie, are you willing to
Okay.
activate one tile for
Yes,
this
I am
gnome?
willing.
Well, you're gonna need to make a. You're gonna have to make an athletics check, just like Koshrin. So make an athletics check.
And I'm back here.
What?
Shoot
In
the
I
gnome.
am-
in a
I am
sense,
the
you are the reason that all of this happened.
I mean, because I did shoot a gem and a gnome fell out.
13 isn't gonna be enough.
What? It's
I'm just
13.
watching this whole big ordeal go down.
Yeah, because you have -1 strength.
Damn.
So,
And you
There-
activate a button.
yeah, so you activate a button, and then he lands on it, so that activates the other 4. So it kind of like brings your hand down, like if you were trying to catch something that's pretty heavy. Like the weight of it hits you, and you kind of like move downwards a bit. But then he slams into the ground. And here we go! Okay.
3 more gnomes fall from the
Okay.
sky.
Okay, wow. Wow! Okay, so that's 2 fire bolts,
Oh, fuck.
2 witch bolts,
Yo!
Oh.
and then a 65. Let me double check my list really quick.
Have spare the dying, right?
Hold on. And
You're
then
not using it on a gnome.
65. Spread the Dying is a cantrip.
No.
Oh yeah, go
Is
for it. Use it on the gnome.
Thunderwave.
No, not on.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna get hit by that too.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit by the Thunderwave, and it has a chance to knock you back.
Oh, it'll knock me over here. Setting off another chain.
This is
But
so fun.
But you're closer to the
Okay,
other people.
so 2 witch bolts, 2 fire bolts, and a Thunderwave.
Oh, that poor gnome.
So here come the 2 fire bolts. Okay, one of them is gonna land, and then 2 witch bolts, which are saving throws on his part.
Poor guy.
Oh, and just so you know, I don't have any gnomes ready except for Gale.
Oh, so you're using Gale stats?
I'm using Gale stats.
Is Anna getting hit by one of these?
No, she
'Cause she
actually
stepped on
you
a
stepped
tile.
on. Yeah, you stepped on one, and that would be the last one, which is Thunderwave.
Oh shoot.
Well, I'm sorry.
You may cause me to die.
I didn't mean this to happen. I didn't
It-
expect it. I thought
It's
I'd
okay.
catch it.
You did it for the greater gnome good.
Nobody is gonna blame you.
You were wrong. You were wrong now.
Okay, so yeah, Witch Bolt is going. Actually, no, it's a ranged spell attack. So here comes the other 2 on him. So one of them is gonna land, and that is going to be a D12 and then a D10 because 2 of the things hit him. So here comes the D10. And here comes the D12.
Yo.
And then here comes the Thunderwave, which I think that one is the saving throw.
It's gonna hit all of us.
Yes, it's an AoE.
Okay. I just wondered because I thought it was like, hold on. I don't remember. It was like this, what, like this half, not this half.
Thunderwave. A Constitution saving throw.
Yep. So make
In a
a
15-foot cube.
Yes, but this effect has the same thing as the distance meta magic, which means that it can be cast from even if it has to be cast from the user, it could be cast at a different point. So it has that effect, which is why it's not coming from the ceiling where the gems are, where the
Yeah.
other spells are coming from. So
Makes sense.
yeah, make
On a failed
all
save,
3 of you make a
creature takes
Constitution saving
2d
throw because it's centered right here. So it goes. Actually, you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw too, because it goes all the way out like that. These guys are gonna have to make one too.
I already.
Serves them right.
Okay, so 9.
Wait, would the Thunderbolt be instantaneous, thus knocking me away from the
Well.
damage?
Oh.
What damage?
The incoming damage?
None of that is
And then
hitting you. It's all.
I wouldn't take this either because it pushed me 10 feet.
It would send you flying into those 2 if they are successful on their saves. Well, actually, the
Disadvantage.
the cloakman is going to. No, you're standing up now. I asked. I think you're standing up.
Quickly,
You
roll
never-
your grab the gnome
Well,
and
you have a
throw it
chance.
at
You have a chance to because because she was doing things in the time that he fell down. So while he was falling down, you had a chance to stand up if you wanted to. So then it is going to be Cloakman is actually going to be completely unaffected by the spell. But Elfman is not safe from the thunder wave.
I'll just take the disadvantage.
Serves him right.
Yeah, I failed.
And he failed too. But you succeeded. With that nat 20 saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2d8 on a failed save and push 10 feet away from the center point. On a successful save, takes half as much and isn't pushed. Here comes the 2d8.
Hit me, baby. One more 16.
7. So you take 3. No. Yeah, 3. You take 3, Raldir. Everybody else takes 7. You are knocked back against the wall. Anna, you are knocked into the other 2, but the force of the blast does send you flying over.
Yeah.
So you don't trigger anything else. And the gnome, since it activated at the tile underneath him,
he's getting sent upwards.
He's getting sent upwards, and he's gonna fall back down. No, you got blasted. You got blasted 5 feet back into the wall.
Yeah, you got hit against the wall. That must hurt.
Yeah, it moved you back, so he's gonna fall down.
I'm really tempted to see if I can shoot this gnome out of the sky.
Can I take that? Wait.
I mean, that wouldn't stop his body from hitting the tiles.
Well, maybe it would push him over a little bit.
I don't think your gun has the knockback effect quality yet.
Oh, dang. Use it like a baseball bat. And it is out of here.
So, yeah, you got knocked 5 feet back into the wall. He got knocked 10 feet into the air, and he's gonna fall back down. But first, he takes the 5 feet of falling damage. Oops, that's a turn order.
Oh, look, Anna.
Hey, look, Anna.
Hey, look, a highlight.
So he takes the d6 of falling damage.
Everything becomes untextured.
He takes the d6 of falling damage, and then he triggers another wave.
Do I move myself onto them?
Yeah, move yourself onto them. Oh my god, I just rolled this. I rolled a 92, then a 93.
I just want to catch this gnome already. I want to be its almighty.
Okay, so... Oh jeez.
Gnome body cares.
I don't think there's gonna be anything left of this gnome.
Oh no! Don't say that!
I threw a 92, then a 93.
Ooh,
Yeah.
those gotta be high-level spells, if he's saying that.
Okay. Oh jeez.
Everyone dies. Full team life.
So one of them is a lightning bolt. Like a
Let's see.
straight up lightning bolt.
Oh no.
Yeah, the third level spell. This next one is a,
Yo! It's 8d6.
so the first one is a lightning bolt, and then the second one is Scorching Ray.
Oh, that's an AoE.
No, the Scorching Ray, it chooses a target. So wait, what else did I throw? Okay, 82.
Create 3
26.
rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range.
Yeah, but
Oh,
way
all
that
3 of
this-
them are going to one target. Okay.
that's just the way. Then there's going to be Poison Spray and Ray of Sickness.
Ray of sickness?
Yeah.
Let's see, what...
By the way, every single time that somebody lands, imagine all of the gems doing like the Mario Party thing, like when it's changing numbers. Yeah, it's going.
That. Oh, poison spray is a scary one.
First, I'm gonna throw Actually, I'm just gonna throw a lightning bolt because depending on the roll, the only way he's surviving is if I throw all ones.
Oh no! So he's definitely dead this turn.
Maybe
Well, no,
not.
I tried. I'm sorry.
Alright, well, I gotta know. Was this guy actually Gale?
No, it wasn't Gale
Okay.
because Gale can
okay.
speak common. I was just using Gale's stats because he's oh man.
Harmer.
It was Boulder.
He's Boulder in gnome form.
His
How
final
do you
words.
Praise Odin.
Raylo.
Whoa, hold on. False prophet. Let him hit the ground.
Oh,
So it's a dexterity saving throw.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Like your brother.
You got
Like
this.
your brother. Had to make a dexterity.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20. So he's gonna take the full 8d6 of this.
Oh no.
This little guy, just a little longer, then I can get you out of there. Come on, just survive. Come on.
That's if he doesn't go into the negatives. Oh shoot!
He's going to be He's going to be obliterated.
He gets zapped.
Pretty
So he's
hard.
lying flat on his back now, on these tiles, and a lightning bolt thunders down and hits him, going. And then,
But in Gnomish.
yeah, it's like laughing in Spanish.
Spanish.
Very depressing.
And then the scorching rays come. And he's already gone. By the way, all three of the
Like,
scorching.
dead?
Yeah, this is.
Or
Do you want me to
out?
throw all the damage to tell you how bad he is in the
Please.
negative?
Yes. I want to
Okay.
see.
So here comes the scorching rays.
Oh boy.
I think it's 3d6.
I want to say it's 2, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, it is 2 each. So taking another 19 damage, and then the poison spray,
Which is a dex saving throw.
which he automatically fails.
Mm-hmm. No, it's Constitution.
Which he automatically fails.
Because he's fainted.
Yep.
Wait, a successful hit if you're knocked out means you're dead.
Yeah,
No.
I already said that he was dead.
Dang it. He's so far gone.
I'm just gonna start crying when this is all over.
You're against the wall just watching this happen.
So then acid, like, the poison falls onto his body, and you can see it starting to bubble his body. And then... let me check my list again. Okay.
I can last any longer listening to this poor little guy die.
Hold on. And then the
I
ray of
wanna know
sickness comes, and it goes into his body, and his skin immediately turns gray, and you can see like pores coming up on his body that are like these pockets of pus that kind of just pop.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that, I'm just
Oh, I
sad.
didn't throw a 5th one. 13.
These are good enough.
And to top it all off,
Another lightning bolt.
a boulder
Whoa! Okay, hold on.
falls from the
Boulder
sky.
comes from the sky. Praise Malil.
Comes from the
He
sky
steps on all
and
5 points.
crushes him. He automatically fails the saving throw.
Oh no.
Is that
How big is the boulder? Does it not have to dodge?
no? It's
Or no, it's just a tile.
it's just gonna crush the tiles.
It activates 5 tiles once more.
That would be awesome, but unfortunately, no, it doesn't work that way.
The boulder gets like just destroyed with all the stuff that comes at it then.
The boulder lives with 1 HP. Oh my lord!
Just splatting what's left of the body and painting the room.
You know what?
With
Oh, it
that-
paints the room in like a pus. Ugh.
With the pus of like red and green just everywhere.
Oh,
Firstly,
that's
I'm
so
going
gross.
to wipe off my face because I'm
Yes.
guessing it's all. Wait, you know what? Would I have to do that? Because I did dodge the thing, so I'm guessing I'd be like back here.
Dodge what thing? You got
I
knocked.
dodged the thunder wave.
You didn't
stayed
dodge
there.
it.
Knocked
You,
into
you,
the
st-
wall.
you didn't get knocked anywhere, but you stayed there. And I'm sure this whole like
The whole area is probably covered.
oh, the whole area is covered in red and green liquids and fluids and yellows.
Mostly Anna.
Yeah, mostly Anon because she was right there. So
You
you,
know,
Crying.
but
I'm gonna
this is
wipe off.
this is what happens. After this whole display, honestly, I feel like it would be pretty hard to look away just because of how interesting everything is happening. Like it's
That's
like
the-
watching a marble machine go.
I think
Just
as
with all the
soon as
different
we
steps, it's just all the different things coming from the ceiling.
Exactly.
yeah, I think as soon as the boulder started coming down, we'd look away.
So it just goes.
Yeah, and before impact, we'd look away. But I'd be like, "What?"
What?
You know what? I want to have been watching this whole time, and I'm guessing silence fills the room after that.
Oh yeah, it's just like lightning bolt, and then
In the silence, I'm just like, after wiping off my face.
my mouth was open. My mouth was open.
When I go, I mean that is in like a laughing. kind of, yeah. Just looking at this is the boulder with just like this like the ground zero splat coming out from underneath.
It would,
I'm just gonna.
It would be pretty funny.
Anna started crying. Raldir's laughing.
Oh my god! Did you see that?
Is the cloakman gonna catch me while I'm flying towards him?
No.
No, I just kind of like.
Oh.
You just slam
Full
into
face
both.
first.
Yeah, you just slam into both of them.
I haven't seen something that funny in a long time.
Oh, by the way, I have to reveal to you what's beneath that. So, give me a second.
Oh.
Is
I'm
there
going to.
anything that it dropped that Anna can use as a reminder?
There's basically nothing left of this man.
Not even like a shoe.
There are chunks of meat around your feet.
Okay.
It's infected. Don't touch it.
And it's bubbling with the acid and has little bits of pus on it, and it's all bloodied and a bit seared. It actually has the like consistency, like the texture of cooked chicken.
I thought you were gonna say Jello.
I'm just going to keep laughing, and then I'm gonna just kind of do that little thing, like when you stop laughing, like the
Okay.
the fade out kind of laugh, and I'm gonna wipe a single tear from under my eye from laughing so hard.
So
I'm gonna finally get up because I was still prone,
yeah.
and I'm gonna say, "Wait, do it again! I wasn't looking."
Well, everybody else needs to find out how they're gonna get across.
I'm going to yell out to Koshrin, "You should have seen it. That gnome got obliterated," and I'm gonna point to the boulder.
Jeez.
I
I tried to save him.
So are these two things clear to thingy yeah stuff?
Well, there's just the boulder in front of you, but
How big is the boulder?
it's big enough. It's like 5 feet in diameter, so it takes up the whole tile basically.
Can I like jump on it and then blink across?
Make an acrobatics check with disadvantage
You'd land here.
because it's right in front of you. You basically need to do a full standing leap.
Yeah, you'd land on the tiles even if you blinked.
So I said with disadvantage because it's right in front of
It
you.
is disadvantage.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that I'm just making sure you didn't mishear me when I tell you that you failed because you threw 8. So you jump on it, but when you try and jump off of it, it begins to roll forward.
Oh.
So think like a log dancer, you know?
Basically, that's what
Yeah.
I'm having to deal with right now.
So you're like kicking it forward and it's rolling forward, and it's starting to increase in velocity and it's starting to barrel towards the three of you that are standing there in the hallway. Yes, you can run, but not until it triggers 2 sets of tiles.
Oh shoot! And Anna's on top of him.
Yeah, and she's log rolling.
That help.
So one of them, before you even have a chance to like try and blink or do something like that, it's gonna activate 1 set of tiles because you wouldn't be able to blink past the tiles until after you moved 5 feet forward past that. So
Yeah, so this is what you're gonna blink right now, so you get rolled over by the boulder.
you can go the same way the gnome did.
Tribute.
Okay, so here comes the first wave.
Amazing grace.
Oh shit!
Okay, Raldir, I'm expecting you to help.
Wow!
I
2
love you.
gnomes fall out of the sky.
I got you both
2
now.
freezing rays. And another thunder wave.
2 freezing rays.
And another what?
Thunder wave.
Thunder waves.
Can I catch the gnomes?
I love how this is slowly becoming just Cirque du Soleil.
On top of a ball, trying to catch gnomes.
So yeah, this is how it is right now. Let me put this. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Whoops.
Wrong one.
Yep.
Wrong one.
Okay. So the 2 gnomes fall out of the sky. So you roll forward.
Catch one.
You roll forward. And this triggering all the. So they're gonna fall both from the ceiling. On top of each other and above you.
Oh no.
So
they might
you
knock
have
off
2
my
options. While the other spells are flying towards you, you can blink, or you can try and catch them. You won't be able to blink after you catch them.
Oh no.
thing. Just save yourself.
Save yourself.
Blink.
Huh? You're gonna blink?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but first you're gonna get hit by
2 gnomes.
yeah. Well, no, it's gonna be she's gonna get out of there before those, or she's gonna get hit by the other 3 spells. So thunder wave.
Oh, shoot. What if that knocks her off?
And then I said 2 freezing rays, right? Let me check my numbers again.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
It was yeah, it's 2 freezing rays. So here come the 2 attack checks from the freezing rays. Both of those are gonna miss. And then thunder wave,
Ooh.
you need to make a saving throw.
A lot of us need to make saving throws.
What
Yes.
about me? Am I safe?
Actually, I think nope. Everybody makes
Sadly.
saving throws, including the 2 gnomes.
Oh no. Constitution.
But they had. I thought they hadn't even hit the ground yet.
No, but they can be hit by thunder wave in the air. It goes 15 feet up too. Okay, so you succeed on it with the 14, with the 15. I mean,
Constitution, right?
Yep, Constitution.
yeah, I'm double checking on.
I need Lord.
No.
You succeed.
Hallelujah.
Well, at least
I
it was.
fail. And the other
if I
2?
catch the gnomes at
Well,
the
the other
same time.
4.
Well, no, it still doesn't affect Cloakman.
Oh well, the other 3.
Yeah.
Cloakman has his safety blanket around
I
him.
wish I could have caught the gnomes at the same time now, because they would have.
Okay, so here come the other 3. I'm gonna throw the gnomes in front of you guys.
You, like Pele,
Fail.
do a bicycle kick and hit the gnome.
Fail, succeed. Fail. So the 2 gnomes fail, and the elf succeeds.
No, come on.
No, that is the way I was rolling it. I'm rolling it in order of dexterity. One of the gnomes is actually faster than the elf.
Whoa.
Well then. What?
Yeah,
Holy hell.
because they have I just decided to throw a couple of stats for these really quick because I can't use Gale every single time, you know. And there needs to be variety because it's not gonna be the same 3 clones of a gnome, you know.
Meh.
So
They have slight variations.
meh.
Oh, that's a goblin.
there's a bit of a rumble in a goblin. So you're gonna take Anna and Raldir and the elf
And
are
the
going
elf
to
are
take 4 damage.
I
And
take the full
yeah, you
9.
take 9, and then both of the gnomes take 9. So they're falling from the sky, and it just as it seems like they're gonna land on top of Anna, they get bounced back into the air 10 feet back up, which adds to their height that they fell from initially. And you blink and land, since you're at an elevated height, since you're 5 feet up in the air, since you're standing on top of the boulder, you're gonna land. Your blink is gonna land above the other 3, and you're gonna land on top of them.
Well, I'm getting pushed back first.
No, you're not getting pushed back because you're still up against the 2 that are in front of you.
Oh,
You're just gonna get
I
hit into
push
them
into
again.
them further.
Yeah. And now Anna is gonna come from above and land on you, really, really heavy with that chainmail.
The true bird.
But then the boulder is gonna continue rolling. Actually, no, because the freezing rays are gonna hit it, and it's actually gonna stop it in place because there's 2 of them. Because it reduces your movement speed by 10, and since there's 2, like usually they don't stack for you guys, but this is an inanimate object, so it gets frozen in place. And then the other 2 gnomes, falling from their height, They're gonna take 5. It's a d6 per 5 feet. They got added 10. 20 d6. Taking 65 points of bludgeoning damage, they just become jello on the boulder.
What hit them?
They just fell at that high of a velocity.
You see, what I was thinking was like, since they got thunderbolted, it like stopped their momentum midair, which would be falling damage from there, then launch up and falling damage again.
Well, no, because you have to think of the thunder wave as force.
Yeah,
So
which would make it a sudden.
Yeah, it's a sudden impact against that force. It's the same thing as
That
hitting
would
the
be the falling
ground.
damage there.
Yeah, so they hit that from 18. Wait, no. Yeah, so they would still take 18 of those d6 from the height that they were falling.
Mm-hmm.
And then after getting launched back up, the other 2 would come in from the extra 10 feet.
Okay, gotcha.
That's how it is. And I'm not saying like them being hit by an opposite force increased their velocity. No.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
No,
I was like, what?
Because it's like there was a wall that got raised. Like, think of Thunder Wave as a wall, and then they hit that because it was an opposite force. So they still took the damage from that. So, Raldir, how are you going to get across, my dude?
I am going to yell to them.
Is that not gonna fall on me for damage?
Yeah. No, she's not gonna fall on you for damage.
Okay.
I would get out of the way if I were you. Just not on the stairs with the boulder right there.
There are no stairs.
Or
No,
just
this isn't
okay.
this is an
So
open hallway.
that's an open hallway. Or okay, so at least get out of the way of where the door is, because I don't want
Wait,
things.
am I prone?
No.
I don't
I
want
am.
things
I'm
to.
just gonna.
Hold on,
wrong.
don't talk over him. What are you
I
doing?
don't want things to go wrong, so I'm gonna kind of just tell them to probably move out of the way of that hallway.
I'm just gonna get off of them.
Hold on.
Alright.
You take a step forward. Because you were gonna move into that room. You take a step forward, and your foot sinks into the ground.
Oh boy.
Not this again.
As you look around this room for the first time, you see holes all over the walls. Every single exposed surface in this room has a hole. And you step down and triggered something.
Snakes.
Sticks to snakes.
Sticks to snakes.
Nice.
If it's
I
snake,
love
I'm
that
going
guy.
to actually freak.
53. Okay. Beetles begin to crawl out of the holes.
Beetles.
And they all begin to
I'm
head
going-
in your direction.
How big are they?
They're about fist sized.
Fist
Ooh.
sized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn them
Make a
all.
fist and it's as big as your fist.
Yeah. And what colors are they?
They're black beetles with gold trimmings on their wings.
Ooh.
Do they look poisonous?
Make a nature check. You do recognize what kind of beetle they are. But you don't know if they're poisonous. You recognize them as... Hold on, what's the name of this place in Orizon? Let me pull up my notes. You recognize that they're indigenous to this area, but you can't remember if they're poisonous or not. Your gut says no. Yeah, they're indigenous to the deserts of Udur. So.
I mean, I'm feeling kind of peckish. I usually eat beetles.
I was thinking that your
Come on.
bird-like instincts are gonna take over.
Go, big boy. Kill them all.
I'm gonna look at the beetles like semi-sweating and looking around. Like,
I pick him up like a machine gun and say, eat them all?
Well, what are
I'm
you gonna
look
do?
around
Because
sweating
there's
and,
there's
like,
about 30 beetles around you right now.
Cause I can't really move around much. I don't have much much room to squeeze around in.
Yeah, you really don't.
Cause I really want to go and eat them.
Well, you can stand up and stand next to her.
Well, I'll stand up, but can I check for any more traps around?
Attaboy, throw an investigation.
I can't just like do the same thing.
You notice something very special about this room. And I'll point out the traps that you do see.
Oh no.
And then obviously the one that Anna is standing on.
Gotcha.
So you can stand right next to us. No.
I'm also gonna tap on Elfman's shoulder and say, we might have a slight problem in the room behind us, but don't step forward. There are traps there, where she's standing, and over there. And then I'm going to sweating even more because I really want to get to them.
Just fly over me.
I'm gonna.
He can't fly anymore. He's already flown.
I'm gonna first also ask, do they look poisonous? I want to say no. I want to say no. But please tell me, do they look poisonous?
The Elfman's gonna shake his head. Yes.
I'm gonna like open my beak and close it, and open my beak and close it. Make like little clicking noises.
Yeah. I got you. Are you gonna stand next to her on the spot where you don't see a trap?
No. I'm gonna use a hit die if you'll let me.
Well, you gotta kind of move out of there because the three of you are kind of squashed against the walls.
I like it here. It's comfortable.
Can I please burn them now?
Can I? Can I hit that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hell yeah. Please.
Help me.
Have fun with those beetles. They're poisonous. I can't eat them. 8.
Okay, you restore 8 health. Reldir! My man! My man!
My man!
What are you gonna do, my dude?
Well, I'm gonna yell again. Is that the most away from the hallway you can get?
I'll yell over. It seems there are traps over here as well. Not as heavy as over here, but there's also beetles, which look venomous.
And with that,
Not
the cloakman
poisonous.
is going to move from where he was up against the wall, and he's going to elbow the side of the wall, and a panel is going to go inside. All of the tiles that are colored in the first room are going to turn to a gray, and all the holes in the second room are going to cover up.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so the tiles have turned gray, or
Yes.
some of them.
No, all of them.
Oh,
All of the
okay,
tiles
so
have turned gray.
I'll just walk across?
Guys, help and become one with the beast.
No, can I just say what I was gonna do?
Yeah.
Firstly, so I was going to move here.
Okay.
And I was gonna try to shoot the boulder away over here with my gun, like a pool player would like hit a ball away.
Okay, just to tell you how that would have happened, it would have... First of all, it was frozen into the ground.
Oh.
Second of all, the force of your gun would have made it move, and it would have gone this way, rolled up against the wall, because one thing that you guys didn't notice...
No, I noticed that there was a curve.
There's curvature.
Yeah.
Because the angles that you always were, you weren't able to see the curvature. So it would roll all the way around, and if you tried to walk forward, it would have gone like that. Whoop-ah!
Yes, I would not have tried to walk forward there because I knew. Didn't you say there was panels here?
Oh, there's panels all over this.
Yeah, you see, so that's why I would have stood right where I am right now.
It would have
Yes,
literally just gone like this.
Now it's
Activating all of the tiles over and over and over and over until it eventually got destroyed by the magic. Or more boulders fell from the sky. It literally could have caused the chain reaction that could have gone on forever.
But yes, I was
50,000
really
boulders.
gonna try to do that nice pool shot and kind of hit the ball away, and then I was gonna get a running jump and see how far I could go.
You
I have a question.
you would get here and still activate something. What's up?
I can use disguise self and become one of the beetles, right? And they won't attack me, right? Because they'll think I'm one of them.
You can't change your shape to that of an animal with disguise self.
That'd be polymorph, right?
That would be wild shape or polymorph.
Damn, and that's a
Polymorph
fifth level
self.
spell that I can't get.
Okay, so when I see the tiles turn gray, I suppose I'll just walk over. Can I
Yep,
walk
nothing
around the
happens
boulder?
as you walk on the gray tiles.
You know, just with all these squished people, I'm gonna stand back a little bit and I'll stand next to the boulder.
No, they're on top of the boulder. Like they landed on each other and just splatted.
Like the people squished here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought
Like,
you were
I
talking
mean,
about the
like-
gnomes.
Like here.
Now that I see that it's all gray, I'm gonna walk back one.
Okay. Beetles. So the beetles are going to crawl all up your body. You feel all their tiny legs going all over you. Now I'm going to make 20 attacks. 'Cause there are 30 beetles and 10 of them are still on the ground. Okay?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm probably gonna die.
I'm still sweating.
That's my beetle noise.
One of them was a nat 20.
Ouch.
Oh my god, that's a hit.
Then there are no extra modifiers to this, so what's your AC?
16.
You got hit by 3 of them.
Oh,
So you take 2d4 from the first 2, and then another 2d4 because of the crit. So a 4d4.
okay.
10 damage.
That brings me to 6. Oh no. Oh no.
Ah, nah.
I'm gonna punch all the beetles one
So
by one.
you shake them all off of you, and they all land like a little pile in front of you and around you. But the other 10 are slowly moving towards you.
Hellish rebuke.
Run.
I mean, the other 2 are kind of blocking your way.
Get out of my way.
I told you the traps. I wanted to make sure that was known.
Can't you see that he's gonna kick my butt?
I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here. They immediately get out of your way at the sound of I'm walking here.
Burn them with an AoE spell. Anna, you got this. Oh. Squish them one by one, Anna.
The only AoE spell that Cloakman has is Fireball.
Oh,
Aye,
Oh,
aye,
no.
aye.
that's not a thing that's gonna be happening here. Well, you know where the traps are. Good luck. Hey, Beatles, can I join your side?
I want to be on their team.
Make a charisma check.
To join the beetle team.
I wanna. I'm gonna do it just to see what I
You know what?
would've got.
No, this is happening. Throw an animal handling check.
See if the beetles follow your orders now.
Animal handling.
Beetles fear you as their natural predator.
Are they gonna run away?
They are running away.
Wait,
Oh my god!
Wait, can I try?
Can you try what?
They run back as they are
Oh.
charmed. They will eat you.
Please, I'll protect you from the big bad bird. As long as you don't hurt me, please. I beg of you.
Okay, so you're gonna try and talk to the beetles.
You're crazy.
Yes.
It fits her character.
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Aye, 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 aye. Dun, 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 dun.
Please
I
kill
hate
me.
you.
Beetles retreat. And they run to the left hallway. And then you hear the sounds of 30 tiny screams As Anna, you're the only person who can see this. Jets of flame come from all sides of the hallway as they move forward and incinerate all of them. And with that, we're gonna close off our session.
I wanted to eat them.
So I'd like to thank all of you for watching.
Oh, that was
If you came here from Dice Paper Roll, be sure to follow us on Twitter because you'll get to know when episodes go up. If you're watching this on YouTube the day that it came out on Wednesday, then tomorrow you can look forward to watching the next episode, which would be episode 5 of our Orizon campaign. Does anybody have any final words that they want to say?
Hey, Lamau.
There is some crispy beetles for me to be consuming later.
Experiencing the front row of everything that dies.
Hey, I mean, nothing really happened to me. I was back there in safety. Watching this whole ordeal go down.
Other than that, from everybody here at DDU, we want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.